I am glad to have everybody here. Welcome to our first episode of Roll for Content. I am your DM, Big Bundy, and we are going to get started here. The first question that I have for everybody is something that we weren't able to get around to figuring out last time. Does everybody want to already have known each other beforehand, or does anybody want to be coming in sort of independently into the plot?
Roll for it.
I'd like to come in independently.
Okay.
I would like to have known somebody if anybody else wants to be known like as a group before. It's just easier in my opinion, but
I think the rest of the group knows of me because of my hit music endeavors and the fact that I fell from grace and now I'm just a fallen pop star basically.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Depends how invested they are into the music scene.
do you want to know each other, Hellboy? You want to come in together?
Sure.
Okay. Trihex, do you want to come in new, or do you want to come in together?
Trihex already has boy on his name. He's Beast Boy, so I don't want to take up like Hellboy and.
You can be the boys. What do you mean?
Like,
It's like
Or
a
the
team.
boys.
You're the boys.
Yeah. If you
I'm
knew each
just
other.
saying, like I already took the paladin away from MrMouton. I don't want my character to just be like a fucking thief. So.
All right. Well, you let us know when you got a name.
I will.
You take your time.
You're gonna be known to May until then.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine with Noname.
All right.
No, I actually like it.
Oh my god, dude.
Like Troa from Gundam.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Trihex, do you want to be independent or do you want to have already been picked up?
I feel like because, of being dragonborn and stuff, I'm probably a giant loner and very, very antisocial. So, in the benefit of being more relatable to Twitch chat, I definitely think I should probably be brought in independently.
All right, fair enough. So I'm going to change a little bit around then. So I'm going to have Flim-Flam probably over here. And I'm going to have Beast Boy come up here. There we go. Okay. Which I believe leaves just, MrMouton and Noname coming in together. So, we begin in the town of Red Larch, on our way to the capital city of Fortuna, the shining star of the Queendom of Karnath. Our adventurers answer the call of a country still rife with problems after a relatively recent revolution turned the country upside down. Following the long road, it's the mid-afternoon when all of our different adventurers find the small trade town. There's no other town in sight, and there's a lot to do. So we wonder, what exactly are they going to do when they get here? Let's go ahead and start off with our cute little couple here. Noname and Beto Virgin. If you would like to first describe what you think your characters look like, you may. If not, you may explain what it is you're going to do once you enter town.
My character is a very thin, but muscular barbarian. He's got short brown hair. He does have a beard going the full way. He's got a cape too.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Blue cape.
My character is a 6'7", standing tall, Chad-like character with luscious locks. Like my hair is long and definitely not receding. Like my hairline, not receding whatsoever. Okay.
Opposite of IRL. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, tall, very muscular, very attractive, and definitely not a receding hairline. Do I pick my clothing as well?
Of course.
Okay. I'm rocking I don't want to say armor because that's like that's actually armor, right? Well,
Well,
I have
you already-
chainmail on.
Yeah, you already have chainmail on. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine then. I have chainmail on, and you can. It's like one of those chainmails where you can tell that the person is jacked. You know what I mean? Like it's not hiding my figure at all. You can absolutely tell how strong I am and how jacked I am, even through my chainmail.
Yeah, background jam.
And that's it.
All right. So you two get into town. You're following the long road, and you finally find a nice civilized spot for you guys to settle down for a little bit. It's been a long time since you've actually found a town. On your left and right, there's a wide variety of different stalls open along the road. When you look ahead of yourself, you can see several different squares of people plying
one
different
sec.
trades.
Pause real quick. Pause. Can you? I can't lower the
Top
music.
right
I
setting?
don't know who's playing it.
That is going to be in the upper right, my settings. You can look at the master music volume there.
Like so not like right click your user volume, but a different thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Top right in the settings bar.
Oh, on the roll d20 thing.
yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Oh shit. Okay, fuck. I mean shucks. I mean crap. Okay, so in jukebox.
I should just say master
Don't
bar
worry.
setting.
Master
Yeah,
volume.
Just in the top
Master
right,
volume.
when you're sitting.
Okay.
Where I
awesome,
showed you where
awesome.
the avatars was.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I did it.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, so I continue now. My bad. The chat was
Finally,
complaining.
we reached this town. Right? That's
You're good.
voice I'm using.
All right, yeah, we're good now. You can continue.
Right? No, dude. Maybe you should tell him you're jacked a few more times, dude.
One of the peasants sort of walks by you, and he looks at you as you make this proclamation, and he sort of looks you up and down, a little confused, and says, "Yes, this is a town."
What do you mean, peasant? What kind of town is this?
It's Red Larch. It's a town where lots of people come by. It's basically one of the centers of trade for the entirety of the realm. You find lots of stuff here. If you got a card or anything along those lines, you can park it somewhere in one of the different old quarries we used to use. We got a tavern. We got shops of all sorts. If you're looking for anything here, you can find it.
No, maybe we should stop yelling and attracting attention. You know, we wouldn't want to fight.
Lad,
Nay, I say. We should attract all the attention. Try to liberate the masses in this town.
Okay.
There might
Oh
be
my
a
God.
foot.
This is like a codependent nightmare. You two.
the voice of Beto makes the peasant sort of react with wide eyes as he looks you up and down and says, "Lad, did somebody chop off your gonads?"
And I look at Noname. I don't really want to talk about that right now. And I'll look down.
Go ahead and blink once for yes.
I just continue to stare down.
The peasant.
Take us to the nearest inn, peasant.
Right, well, if you want me to do that, then how about a gold piece? I'll go ahead and give you a tour.
Okay, instead of a gold piece, can you just at least point us in the direction of the tower, then? I'm not interested in giving you any money at the moment.
Noname,
Right.
I think we can find it. There are street names.
All you gotta do is keep heading along the road. You'll find it on your left somewhere.
Thank you, my good sir.
Cheapskate. So you two are going to go find the inn. We'll go ahead and head over to who's going to be next on the list. Beast Boy.
Hey.
So you are actually taking the Feldal path instead, coming in from the west. And when you come across this town, it's probably among the first humanoid societies that you've been in outside of your own. It hasn't been too terribly long since you've been released from your home clan. And as you approach, you're going along the path that has a lot of different, what look like residential areas in it. And as you're passing, there's plenty of peasants outside doing a whole variety of different things. Some women who are cleaning clothes, some men who are coming home from having worked early in the morning. And when they look upon you, they give you a bit of a glare, and they sort of give you a wide berth, allowing you to go freely into the town, but with the sort of a burning sensation of everyone looking at you with a suspicion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This land is strange to me. Why do the peasants not remain in caves like myself? It's weird. Like, I don't know.
A little boy actually approaches you from as he runs from his mother, who appears to want to say something but then decides not to. As he approaches you, he says, "You look a little weird."
I look a little weird. You humans with your lack of dragon scales and just putrid.
Dragon scales? Is that what you have?
Yes. Somewhat, yes.
They're pretty shiny.
Oh Lord, where?
Do you have to polish them often?
Child, where is your mother?
Oh, she's over there. He points back to a woman who is like looking at you, looking extremely worried, and then looking at her child as if she's trying to mentally will him to come back to her side.
Human females have such pathetic sized breasts. This cannot even. Back in my land, the dragonborn druids, they have each breast weighs 50 pounds apiece. I just don't understand. It's so disfigured and lack of proportion. I don't understand.
The little boy looks up to you confused and goes, "What's a breast?"
Well, you see, they have an aesthetic appeal to them, but ultimately, it's like meant for taking care of the young and the offspring, to give them nutrients so they can get strong and big like myself.
The breasts make you strong and big, then?
Essentially, yes. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Where do I get some breasts?
Not you, child. Not you. It's not your place to be had. I'll tell you. You'll learn more when you get older.
I want to be big and strong too.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ask your mother? I think she's calling you over here right now.
He sort of looks down, a little disappointed that you have already sent him on his way, but he heads back to his mother, who immediately grabs him and starts like smacking him on his backside as she's rushing him away back into one of the homes and is like yelling at him, but very quietly, like, "Don't you know what you're doing? Never do that again, never." As they leave you be.
Yeah. Back in my land, we just typically the greeting ritual would be like, we rub each other in the facial region. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it just feels like my facial glands didn't react positively to them. So I don't know. That was weird. Humans are weird. I don't understand. We keep moving forward.
Mr. Sheckelstein.
Hello.
You have been traveling for quite some time. Your home country is far, far, far to the southwest end of the continent, and it has been quite some time since you've had a proper bath, a proper meal, and a proper place to stay with the roof over your head. It's been quite an ordeal traveling through the lands the way that you have. As you go through the land, your appearance does seem to intrigue people. You're used to people seeing you as quite a bit different with your devilish-like features. However, your clothes definitely indicate that you are a man of high breeding, and so many of them sort of bow their heads slightly, assuming that you are a lord of some sort, though likely none of these peasants have ever heard of you.
Yeah, that's true. So, I've been traveling for a while, and I am wearing nice clothes, but they're battered and they're torn because I'm out there and I'm getting in and I'm doing the work myself. And as I walk through here, I've disguised myself already as a human, but some of my features of a warlock are coming out a little bit. But right now I'm in the town looking to restock a little bit and get ready to move on to my next destination. So I'm really just here to see what opportunities are available. These peasants are pretty stupid, so I think I can take advantage of a few of them, make some money, be on my way before they know what hit them.
As you walk through town a little bit, one of the shopkeepers on the side of the road sort of motions over to you. My lords, may I have your attention real quick? I think I might have something that you might find somewhat interesting.
I say, oh, I don't really have very much money, but happy to take a look right now. I do have money. I'm tricking him.
No worries, my lord. My potions are very potent, but I am a very well-known trader who is quite capable of knowing the value of a return customer, as it were.
All right. Well, what do you got, buddy?
He sort of motions his hands in a grandiose way across his cart as he looks to all the different bottles and casks and whatnot, and he points to each individual one, starts explaining each one of them to you. He says, this one will allow you to feel completely rested, having never slept. This one over here will make sure that if anything should stab you or hurt you in any way, the wound will immediately seal, as if it were never there. This one over here is should you acquire any sort of sickness or poison or venom from any traveling beasts and pests, then you can simply take this one, and you'll be completely and totally restored. All of these are very useful to you. If you have any sort of request for something that might be of use to you, I guarantee I have a potion that will accomplish the task.
Well, I do think that this potion that you've mentioned, where if I was to get injured, my wound would instantly be healed. However, I'm slightly skeptical of your claims, so I'll make you a deal. How much are you looking for said potion?
Well, normally an alchemist would trade for about 30 gold for such a thing. But I understand you have a very keen eye, and you may be willing to invest in my little business, so I'd be willing to part with it for, say, 15 gold.
I got an even better deal for you, all right? So let me explain to you what's going to happen moving forward here. I believe that if what you're doing can be successful, all right? See, I don't know you, you don't know me. However, if this potion works, I want to get into business with you. So here's the deal I'll make with you. I will give you 45 gold for this potion. However, the stipulation is I'm only going to give you 5 gold now. And upon first use, if it does work, I will come back and I will give you the remaining amounts. Okay? And you can tell by the way I am, I'm very well spoken. I'm a noble individual, and you can tell that I'm good for my word. So if you want to get up in the world, if you want to elevate, you know that this is the case. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Just keep selling potions forever? You know this is the best way.
You know, you make a very compelling argument. If you are willing to invest in me in the future, and you are willing to be a return customer, I don't see why I shouldn't part with it for a mere 5 if you're going to return anyway. I will take your deal with a handshake and a smile.
Outstanding. I look forward to being into business with you, sir.
He shakes your hand and he hands you the small vial of a red liquid that you've probably never really seen before. And he sort of takes the 5 gold that you hand to him, and he sort of counts it real quick and then puts it in his pocket and says, "Very good doing business with you, sir. I guarantee you will be very pleased with your purchase."
Outstanding.
As you begin to leave, another peasant man starts to approach the very same vendor, and he looks very angry as he slams his hand down on the vendor's counter. "Hey! You telling me that potion over there was going to grow me hair?" He takes his hat off. It's nothing. There's nothing there. It's just a little bit of hair on the sides. It looks like that has been grown there for a while. "I ain't grown a single sprit since you gave it to me. I ought to shove the bottle up your arse."
You put Asmongold in the game, really? I'm sorry.
The vendor immediately responds with, I don't know what you're referring to, sir. I gave you a potion that is going to grow your hair. I did not necessarily say where it was going to grow from. Have you checked your back lately, for instance? The peasant sort of looks to his back and goes, no, it's about as hairy as it's always been. Oh, well, how do you know if you don't regularly check your back? I check my back every morning. I get ticks back there pretty often. Charming. They continued to argue for a little while. Not sure if this catches your attention or if you'd like to continue moving.
Yeah, it does. I speak to the shopkeeper. I say, listen, I have to be honest. I'm a little bit concerned about what's going on here right now. You know, I thought we were going to go into business together. What type of indication can you give me that this potion works? And actually, let me ask you a question. Do you have more of this potion, or is this the only vial?
Oh, no. I have about 4 of those, actually. At least on the cart. I can make more on a regular basis. It's not much of an issue. I'm not entirely certain what your objection is.
Well, I'm looking at the situation that's going on here right now, and it makes me a little skeptical that this may do exactly what it is. So might I propose a solution? And at this point, I pull out my weapon, which is a dagger, I believe? Yeah, dagger, right?
Let me double check. I believe you have a dagger. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I pull out my dagger, and I put it on the counter in front of the right in front of the salesman, and I said, if what you say is true, go ahead and take this and stab your hand with it and drink the potion, and I'll see you.
You know, that's a very tempting offer. I would love to demonstrate the effectiveness of my potions, but unfortunately, it is about time for me to close shop, so I'm going to go ahead and just pack everything up, and perhaps we can talk tomorrow about this if it continues to be an issue.
I tell the guy that either he stabs his hand or he gives me 10 gold back immediately, or I'll report him to the or whatever type of law enforcement they have in the town. And I say it in a very forceful voice, as if to impose that the sheriff would listen to me because I'm from nobility, and this guy would be up shit's.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
How do I do that?
If you go to your character sheet and look at your skills, just go ahead and click intimidation, and it'll roll for you.
All right, hold on.
We're not allowed to speak while you guys are, because we're not together right now, so we're not allowed to speak, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm holding myself back so much from. Sorry. Fuck.
All right, character sheet.
Baron von Sheckelstein, I think.
Yeah. Baron von Sheckelstein is just, oh god.
Well, listen, if you want to go give all your gold to all the townspeople, all right, that's on you, all right? Listen, you do your thing, all right? You give out your all.
Did you figure out where to do your intimidation check?
I'm on the character sheet. I don't know how to.
Top left, it'll say skills. You'll find the one that says intimidation.
Wait.
Or,
intimidation.
Sorry,
yeah. CHA, right? Intimidation.
Yep, charisma.
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah, and then you just click it.
I click it?
Yep, you'll just click the name and it'll roll it in the chat.
Did I do that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So let's see. That's a 10 altogether. The trader sort of looks to you, and he sort of rubs his hands together a little nervously as he glances between you and the other townsfolk, and he says, well, you know, and then he just runs away, like very fast.
As he runs away, I reach across the table and I grab all of the potions that he has there and puts it into my bag with the assumption that some of them are probably baloney, but some of them might work. And since this guy left, he's obviously not going to report me to anyone, so I grab everything.
Very good. The peasant looks to you and he says, I swear, since that guy came in, he's been nothing but a right pain in the ass. Always brings in all these different potions saying he can do this miracle, that miracle. I kind of feel bad, honestly. We already have an alchemist in town, but she charges so much for it. Most of us can't really afford it. She'll probably be happy that he's gone, though. If you want to go talk to her, she's actually down south.
Okay. I will do that. I don't know if that's a thing we do now or later, but yeah.
You can do that later. You have plenty of time.
All right, so I reach across. I don't know what spells I'm getting. You could tell me at least what they're labeled as, what he had, but
don't really worry about it too much.
all right. So I just reach across and grab a bunch of shit and put it in a bag.
Okay. Go ahead and just add, I don't know, 20 vials of unknown substances to your bag.
Okay, how do I do this?
If you go down to your inventory, which is all the way down where your equipment is.
Okay, yep. Okay.
Just go ahead and hit the plus, and then just hit like 20 vials of stuff, and then each one weighs probably 0.01.
Do you do encumbered and you do
I don't
weights?
worry too much about encumbered unless you're so encumbered you can't move.
Insane.
Otherwise, I don't care.
What did you say for the weight? Or does it not matter?
0.01.
Okay, I think I did this right.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, fantastic. And last but not least, we have another person entering the town, Mr. Flim-Flam, the Spectacular, son of Chungus the Brave.
Yes.
You have been traveling for a decent while, Flim-Flam, and you have finally found another town that you can rest in to ply your trade, to try and regain the magic that once was being Flim-Flam the Spectacular.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Normally, Bard would ply their trade during the day, perhaps in the town square, or at night in the tavern. But when you arrive at the town square, you see that there is a man who is already playing a lute, and he's already performing. Now, tradition states that if a bard is already performing, then it would be very rude for another bard to intrude on them. However, there are ways to get around this. You understand that the rules of the bards are a little bit different from the rules of everybody else. If you were to, for instance, challenge him to a battle of wits, or a battle of music, or a battle of poetry, you could perhaps win the territory for yourself, at least for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to challenge him.
Very well. You walk up to the man playing the lute, and he looks to you, and he immediately recognizes the way in which you carry yourself. He sees the musical instrument on your back, fashioned into an axe with strings on it. It's very strange, something that he hasn't seen very often before. And he looks to you and he says, "Excuse me, but you're in my way."
Well, then I give him a big look up and down. I take them all in. I pull my axe from my back, and I go, "In your way. I believe you're depriving the good people of this town a ticket to the rock show," and I play one chord. Bang! I hit it.
You bang that chord. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Okay, yep. And I do that by going to my character page.
Yep, character,
then I go to-
skills, performance.
Skills. Where's skills? Character sheet.
Wait, how do you go?
Yeah,
to,
it's like in the middle left.
how do you go to your character page? I don't even know how to even get that far.
Yeah.
Remember the character sheets we were all working on?
Yeah.
Right.
How do you access that?
Journal in the top right,
Okay.
the little Burger King menu. And
Little
then-
newspaper, yeah.
And then you just click on your dude.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, and then on what tab is it? Bio and info, character sheet, or attributes and abilities?
It's going to be
Core.
Sorry, yeah, it's character sheet next to bio and info.
And then core, and then where is the actual
Bottom or left middle.
left middle?
It'll say skills. It's a big column and it has a bunch of shit in it. Then you just gotta find performance.
Oh, okay, bang.
Wait,
So I
I'm
just-
trying to do it as
I just
well.
click it.
Yeah, just once.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, should I just click it once for the official one? All right,
Your first one's probably fine.
Okay, the first one's fine.
Yeah. We'll go with your first one. A 16 in performance was perfectly good. You bang out that chord, bam,
Yep.
and everybody around you looks to you, and they look a little perplexed, a little confused, and a little curious because they've never heard a lute that sounds like yours exactly. though the bard in front of you looks to you and he seems entirely unimpressed, and he says, "What sort of barbaric weapon / instrument is that supposed to be?"
And then I give him another long pause. I take it in. I look to the audience. I give them an eyeball, and I go, This is my axe. A 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I break it.
And then you start rocking out. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that performance check for you. And as soon as the bard sees you rocking out, he immediately starts playing his own lute in a way in which to try and compete with you. We'll go with that. Okay, so you rock it out. You sing along with your axe. You start showing everybody how hard you can rock in a way in which they never knew could rock, because rock music hasn't been invented yet. and the other bard is trying to keep up, but his lute just is not as loud as yours. It's very difficult to even hear what he's playing, and he's looking visibly frustrated and starting to really hurt his performance. Before finally he just puts his lute on his back and he says, Enough! I am done with this. If you want a proper battle, then tonight in the tavern, you and I are going to have a proper poetry off.
Poetry?
Indeed. Every bard has mastered every manner of entertainment, including reciting the greatest of poetry.
All right.
Ours will be a poetry battle. So, bring your sharpest wit and your darkest quill.
I accept the challenge, but I consider what he's just said a personal affront. So I go ahead and use my cantrip, and I hit him with a round of vicious mockery.
You're casting vicious mockery on him.
Oh, yeah. I want the whole town to see what a scrub this guy is.
What does vicious mockery do?
Well, it does some damage. That's for sure. So
You're literally killing this townsperson.
Wait, can I actually kill him? Can I actually kill him?
Maybe not
Depending
with
on your
one.
He
Maybe
can
not
hold
with
back damage
one.
if he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hold back severely. I just want
Okay.
to wound this
We'll
nigga.
just say you're going to do 1 damage here. He's
Yeah.
going to make a quick wisdom roll to see if he can resist it. What do you say for your vicious mockery?
I say, your town? What is it called again?
Red,
It's called
Red Larch.
Red Larch.
I go, Red Larch. This is my town now. I own it. Good people of Red Larch, gonna see me tonight. Me dismantle this yuppie scum in a poetry battle, and I don't even do poetry. And then I roll.
As you say yuppie scum, he sort of puts a hand to his chest and actually does look slightly hurt by what you said. He's just very, very, very upset now. but he allows you to leave without saying another thing back to you, and he sort of has to recover a little bit before he can finally get back to playing his lute.
And then I do one more thing. I reach into my gold pouch, and I take 10 pieces and I throw it into the audience, and everyone goes crazy.
Oh yes, everyone goes very crazy. Go ahead and mark off 10 gold pieces while
Yeah,
everybody
sure,
scrambles.
Absolutely.
Everybody is scrambling for that gold.
You just
So I
toss
gotta-
$1,000 away.
Is that how much that is?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it's more than that, right? 1 gold is 1,000 copper pieces, and like a peasant
No.
will work for no,
1 gold is 100 copper pieces.
and the
Okay.
peasant will work for 1 copper a day.
After the scramble really sets in, I try and pick up 1 or 2 pieces.
Wait,
A peasant will normally work for about a silver a day.
so that peasant originally wanted 100 copper pieces just to show me where the inn was?
One.
To show you around town.
He wanted 1 gold.
He was probably
Basically,
fucking
to
with
give
you.
you a
You
toy,
could haggle him.
Yeah, okay, everyone made fun of me. Thank God I didn't give him a whole gold, okay?
So after I throw those pieces, can I roll sleight of hand to see if I can pick one up without anybody noticing?
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Okay. You are able to sort of keep one of the pieces. As soon as you throw them out, you sort of like snatch one of them as your mind tells you that's a little bit too much moaning, actually.
Okay, so this saves my ego a little bit, and I'm not sweating as much.
And nobody notices as they're scrambling for the other 9.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, real quick here. Where physically is he on the map? I want to zoom in to show his character with the stuff. What?
He is in the near bottom right.
Okay, the little cul-de-sac thing, like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
You can kind of see he's right above it.
Just so everybody knows, Flim-Flam is a very elegant dwarf. He's got long, glowing braids, and he wears sequins and a lot of. He's dripped in fake jewelry, and he has a little bit more glitter than he can justify on his face.
Glam rock before glam rock was a thing.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
I have a black trench coat too. Sorry.
Of everybody, what do you all essentially end up going through before? I assume everybody's going to want to check in at the inn, get themselves a room for the night before they move on to their next location.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
So what else would you do before you would make your way over, if anything at all?
I would hear the commotion that's going on in the inn, and I'd turn over to Beto Virgin and go, Beto Virgin, what is happening down over at the inn yonder? It seems
I don't know,
like...
Notame. I'm right next to you. How could I know?
It seems like a commotion is underway. Perhaps we should go check it out.
You're so smart.
So,
I'm glad I have you, Notame.
As you travel, you notice, if you can see the numbers for each of the buildings, number 2 is what you're looking for up to the north.
Notame, I think we're going to building number 2. I know you said
Is there anything in the path in front of us leading up to building number 2?
Well, when you sorry,
am I supposed to be like making stuff up, or are you supposed to be giving us things that are going on?
You're allowed to make
react to what he does.
unless I clarify. Yeah, you're allowed to basically do what you'd like. On the way, you sort of approach the second town square on the long road, the one that meets along with the Keldril path. You sort of see a weird creature man thing sort of make his way into your path, as he looks slightly humanoid, but he's covered in scales. He has a very large head with sharp teeth. He has a tail sticking out, and you're not quite certain what that's supposed to be, unless you'd like to roll me a knowledge check.
I'll roll one.
All right.
Knowledge nature. That would be knowledge nature, and you can roll that without being trained in it.
1 sec. I'm opening my character sheet.
Beto, what is that over there?
I have no fucking idea.
God.
Notame, I'm just. I failed you again. I'm sorry.
Beto just looks down, disappointed.
All right, well, perhaps we should talk to this beastly thing. Hello, beast.
Wait,
what are you?
do you hear an echo right now?
I'm getting a bit of an echo from Hassan for some reason.
Wait.
Yeah, check the roll d20 app thing. See, make sure you're not outputting there.
Wait, let me see.
Now there's no echo anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Will just exited out, I think.
Did I? No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You're still in the roll 20?
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't see you. That's very strange. Okay.
What? It's back.
It's back.
Well,
No, it's
good
gone.
Lord.
It's not even consistent. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is.
I think it's my mic. Sorry.
It could potentially be.
Fix your
Beto. Beto. What are these noises you keep making back at me? Let's take a look at what this man beast is, okay?
Goddamn Zoomers.
Beast Boy, you are being approached by two very large human-like or humanoid people, though one of them looks a little bit larger and a little bit more green than a normal human.
Yeah, this one doesn't look like a pure human breed. So can I, let me see here. Can we... I don't know. My gut reaction is, can I smell him for familiarity? Is that a thing?
You can smell and see if it brings any sort of memories back to you, as you were being taught about all the different types of people on the continent by your elders. If you'd like, basically, just go ahead and roll a nature roll.
Okay. Yeah, this human seems a little less pathetic than the ones I saw earlier. Let me go ahead and just assertively smell and see here if he reminds me of familiar or anything or not. Now, how do I do this roll thing? I'm sorry. I know you told me earlier. I apologize.
Yep, that's fine. You'll learn it as you go.
Okay.
On your character sheet, on the left, next to your attributes, are going to be your skills, and just find the nature skill.
Okay. So character sheet, attributes and abilities, right? No. On the character sheet tab.
No, on the character sheet tab. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Nature and abilities. Where's it at?
Where
There's like a lot of shit on here. I'm sorry.
Character sheet, you are on the options tab. Here we go.
Oh fuck. Okay. Whoops. All right. Okay.
Over here on the left, you'll see your skills. Right underneath your saving throws.
Okay. Gotcha. So my nature is a 4. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. All right. So now what do I do then?
Just click it.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Hey.
Okay. Yeah, you look at this thing, and it actually has a bit of a mixture of smells. You recall your elders telling you that a lot of different humanoids can sometimes crossbreed, and as a result, they'll have a bit of a mixture of what they're supposed to smell like. And from what you can tell, there is a scent of something savage and a scent of something very gentle at the same time. It's a very odd mixture. From what you can tell, it appears to be some sort of mixture between what you understand an orc to smell like, as well as an elf to look like. Orcs being creatures which are generally known to be fairly vicious and savage, and at the same time, just in general, very good warriors, something that's very respected among your people. Whereas elves tend to be much more thin and gentle, but long-lived and capable of vast arrays of different magic. You imagine it's not a hard conclusion to make that this might be a combination of the two.
Ah! Why is this beast smelling me?
Yes, your odor intrigues me greatly. I can't tell. Are you a great fighter, or are you a wimp? I can't quite tell. It's a mixture. It throws me off a little bit. And I smell further to reinforce that your smell confuses me and intrigues me.
All right, am I allowed to speak now?
Of course.
Okay. I, great beast, am No Name, also known as No Name. I am half elf, half orc, a paladin, on a quest for justice all around the world.
So
What's your name?
So you're not human.
I am not human. No, that would be disgusting. Humans disgust me.
You share my disgust of humans. Interesting. All right.
Poor Beto.
Yeah, isn't Beta like right next to us, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, I just looked down.
No Name, may I ask, is that human? And I point over to Beto, like, very assertively. Is he your pet? Or your slave? What is he to you?
This is Beto Virgin. He can speak for himself, but he's my trusty companion. Speak, Beto.
A companion that you despise? I'm intrigued here.
I'm his friend, yeah, I'm Beta Virgin. That's me. Hi.
I'll wave.
Yeah, you smell like a virgin. Ugh. All right.
I am, yeah.
Where are y'all heading towards?
We came to this town to seek shelter, but also to find a woman for Beto. To finally lose his virginity to.
I see. I was scrolling through earlier and I saw one of those disgusting human females with their pathetic-sized breast, and I thought, ugh, it's like 1/5 the size of a superior druid dragonborn breast. And I thought, ugh, man, like a human helmet wouldn't be able to even cover the nipple of a dragonborn breast. So, it wouldn't surprise me that Beto Virgin would probably enjoy those kind of things. I'm intrigued.
They seem
by
really
it.
nice.
Virgin.
Wait, what we say?
They seem really nice. I really want to try one.
Well, so you want to acquire him of virginity to unleash his sexual thrust to reveal his true potential in battle, I assume. For what other reason would you mate? No, not me. I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I was letting the Beto Virgin speak for himself.
Why would I care what he has to say? He's pathetic. He's wimpy. He's small. He's short. You, clearly alpha male, strong, chiseled, and everything, with your particular odor. I'm talking to you. That is your pet. You told me earlier.
No, not a pet, a companion.
Why? I'm confused, but he's your companion, but
nonetheless.
you despise humans. Explain.
I do, but I still want to save them. It's just, let's not worry about
Save
that.
them
Anyway.
from what? Fuck
Save
humans.
them from themselves, beast. That's what.
Save them from themselves. They're too stupid to sustain their own life. I understand now.
Absolutely.
Okay, yes. Alright, this intrigues me a little bit. Would you mind if I join your escapade?
Why, it would be an honor to finally have a true warrior on our side. A druid, perhaps.
Yes. I need someone to help me understand these humans better, and I feel like you being my culture escort may help me understand their ways. They're so primitive and inferior, I just can't compute their mannerisms at any given time.
I can't wait to have another one of you in my party.
What'd you say?
I believe Beto will be a good guide for us on this journey, but perhaps we should go and find this small-breasted woman you speak of.
Indeed. Are you ready, Beto?
I'd love to.
Actually, wait. What time of day is it
Oh,
right now?
I've been ready for a long time.
It's about the mid-afternoon, somewhere around 3-4
Are
o'clock.
we allowed to do this? Can we go, like, have sex with this woman?
I'm sure
You're allowed to try.
Yeah, we have to response period if we go over there. Like, no, well, I want to do it. Fuck it, dude. Like, I have an idea.
Yeah,
So
I really want to do it too.
Hold on,
Where are you going to try and find a lady?
Before we go, to find this cow of a small-breasted woman, I hear beautiful noises coming. These guitar riffs in the wind. The wind is traveling these guitar riffs. This sound I've never heard before. It's compelling. It's drawing me towards it. There is a commotion. Perhaps we should check that out first.
I mean, we're in this human-infested village. I feel like I'm pretty indifferent on everything right now, so as long as I'm going with you, Noname, I'm okay with it. But do keep in mind here, I have no...
Yeah, Noname.
Shut up for a second, Beto. I have no... It's not in my agenda whatsoever to obey any humans. Understood?
I understand and respect your decision.
Good.
Beto, would you like to check out the inn?
Yeah, if that's okay, Noname. And what was your name?
My name? My name is Beast Boy. I am a Dragonborn druid from very far away. As you can tell
Bitch Boy or Beast Boy. Sorry.
Yes, Beast Boy. As you can tell by my
Beast Boy, got it.
my blue dragon scales, my epic demeanor, my superior anatomy, and everything. And then
Let us be off, Noname and Beast Boy.
All right. Well, so let's.
I will allow
Okay.
this only once, Beto Virgin. Never again. You hear me? Let's move into the
Yes,
inn.
Noname. I apologize.
Okay. All of you approach the inn that you were directed to before. The inn itself is known as the Swirling Swallow. And as you enter, there is a woman who looks over to you guys, having just finished cleaning off a table, and she sort of wipes her brow and says, "Oh, hi. You're an interesting group."
My eyes will be on the ground the entire time.
Greetings, fellow human. That's how we greet here, right? Noname, like.
Normally we just say hi.
No, I'm saying.
Or salutations, or hello, or any of those things. All those work.
Well, no, I'm gonna commit to saying greetings, fellow human. I just don't know. Like, this is where, like, because I don't know any better, because I lack the human mannerism, so I don't know. This is what I need.
She's telling you this.
Okay. Are you suggesting what I should be doing right now?
I'm giving you a suggestion from somebody who is a human who kind of understands a little bit about saying hi to people, considering it's kind of my job.
Okay, if it's your occupation, then I'll allow this for now.
You're an interesting sort. You've never been among humans before, have you?
No, I've only heard things, not been around them very often. Not that it's a preferred choice or anything.
Understandable. Well, you're definitely welcome here, though most of the other townspeople might have a little bit of an issue with it. That's perfectly all right. If you'd like, you can have a seat at one of the tables. I can bring you some food, some drink, anything along those lines. If you'd like to reserve a room, if you'd like to stay here for the night, we can do that too. Up to you.
What do you think, Oname? Is this place worthy of our occupancy?
Looking around, the inn is definitely a little bit larger than most inns that you've been to. It's a little bit. It's very roomy. The second floor is lined with a multitude of different doors that you presume lead into bedrooms that you can use for yourself. It's actually fairly high end for a town this small.
This inn seems like it will do for now. For the in the meantime, like I stated before, I'm interested in finding where these laconic melodies were coming from.
Laconic melodies? Are you referring to perhaps a lute that was being played earlier?
A lute, yes. But perhaps from a lute, but not like a lute I've ever heard before.
Well, we do have a bard in town, and he does use a lute, but it's a traditional one, so I'm not sure what that might be.
Begone, thought! Find us some women and bring us some ale immediately.
Yes, that's the kind of attitude I like. Good alpha demeanor there. Oname.
Yeah, bring me out, bitch.
No, Beto. You have to respect women, okay?
Okay. All right. Noname, yeah. Sorry. I look down again.
I do reserve the right not to serve anybody who pisses me off.
Wait, Oname, she's being serious?
I pull out my. I'm not pulling out my hammer. But I'm just, I'm flexing it, like in a way that it shows.
You just put it on the table?
My hammer is, like, as if you know how you would like try to show off your muscles as you would go like, oh, when you're yawning, in a similar fashion. Should I roll intimidation?
You may.
Okay. How do I do that again?
Character page.
Yep.
Intimidation.
Wait. Where it's on the right side, right? Character, no name, Noname, and then. Oh fuck! I'm in the wrong place. God damn it!
My server connection got interrupted.
I'm having.
Yeah,
that
mine
problem
did too, actually.
Well, I'm actually not certain what's going on here.
yeah.
Fucking roll
my
20.
server connection has been interrupted as well. Sorry. Maybe that's why I couldn't click on intimidation.
Yeah,
Just such an
Big
emergency.
IQ.
So his was 5 then?
Yep, his was 5 for charisma.
Okay. You got a 10. She crosses her arms as she looks to you, and she sort of tilts her head and smiles and says, "Sorry, are you trying to be intimidating right now? Because I'm pretty sure I can beat you in this."
Wait, what's happening? Why is she not intimidated by my massive size and my hammer? And the fact that I rolled
No,
a
Name,
10.
quit joking with her and actually show her your power.
The bartender to the right sort of leans over and he goes, "Excuse me, boys, but that's not gonna work here." He's a very large man, human, but basically as large as Beto, maybe wider though, not quite as skinny. He looks a little older, perhaps in human years, perhaps in his mid to late 30s. Grizzled beard, long hair, and he's got a few scars on his face. He says, "I'm just gonna tell you this: you're not gonna out tough my wife. She's gonna probably throw you out if you keep trying."
Bah!
Wait,
This human dared defy us?
Yes.
and then I want to intervene here. No, Name, I think that might be that female human's mating mate. You sure it's wise to interrupt them right now?
Maybe we should just leave.
we might be
you
in
guys
the-
are being really rude.
This might be their mating
Hold me
cage.
back! Hold me back before I do something terrible.
I'll like hold him back.
Let's just leave Noname and go find out where that loot was, you know?
I'll fuck you. You better. You're lucky they're holding me back right now, or else I would slay you and your mating mate immediately at where you stand. I'll break you on my knee with one hand.
The woman puts a
Lady,
puts a thumb.
we're really sorry about this. We're going to be heading out now.
The woman puts a thumb to her nose and starts wiggling her fingers at you.
What is?
I think that's her
sign
telling us.
that woman is making. I do not understand.
I think it's her telling us goodbye. Like it's like how it's
Yes.
their ritual
This
for
is
saying
the-
farewell.
This
I'm
is-
doing the same
This is
thing.
the human
back
way
to
of
her
saying. This is
And-
the human
and-
way of saying goodbye and have a good day.
now. Okay,
Mm.
I'm doing the same thing. 'Cause
Yes,
I don't
I
understand.
also do it with him as well. Have a great
She
day.
is now laughing as you do this.
What a friendly
Let's
town!
just go.
I must have misunderstood
the
how
noise
these
over
people
here.
are. Look how they're smiling at us, in agreeing.
Can
with
I
us.
try and lead him to the noise that we heard earlier?
You may.
All right.
So
I'll lead them to I assume where we heard the wrap off.
Flim-Flam.
Also, real quick, can you give me the Is there a way you can give me the track that you were playing earlier? It's actually really catchy. Sadly, I lost it whenever the server went offline.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can actually give it to you because it's embedded into the thing. I don't know how to do
Oh,
that.
Okay, well, it's not urgent. No big deal. It was just cute. Now it's just silent and all sad again.
Yeah, I know. It's very. Oh well, not a lot to
I
do
got
about
you.
it.
Hold on. Just here's 2 hours of DnD background music.
There you go.
Oh,
Hold on.
save the stream,
I'll just
please.
put it in the chat.
All right.
I'll put it in your chat.
Got it.
Trihex.
Hang on 1 second. 3, 2, 1, and all right. Okay, we're good.
That'll work. All right. So, Flim-Flam.
Yeah, I'm still out of breath from my performance.
You are as you are traveling through down the road and trying to find your way around. You see 3 large people start to approach you. 2 of them don't really look all that human to you, and all of them are at least double your size. Though you're more than less used to that, being a dwarf. They look very out of place when it comes to this town. Most of the other peasants are dressed very casually,
Sure.
very normally, and these 3 look very odd. Though none of them look like bards at the very least.
So I look at him, I take him in, and then I make my assumption and I go, guys, yes, It is I, Flim-Flam, the Spectacular. I'll sign whatever you want. You don't have to pay me. The only thing I ask is you come to my show later. I'm doing a poetry battle against some dork. I need all the support I can get from my fan base. So what do you want me to say?
And then I come in. Noname, is this jester here the town idiot for entertainment?
He seems pretty dumb.
I feel like I've seen him before. This creature right here. I've seen posters as I walked around town in previous human towns that I've been in, and I've been in some, albeit not many, but some. And
wait a minute.
Seems
wait a
like,
minute.
Other creatures are fond of his melodies.
Do you trust him? Maybe he's wearing a cloak. Do you want me to do a smell check on him real quick? Do you want me to sniff him?
Go ahead. Go right ahead. Sniff away.
I'm going to roll to be the best smelling thing he's ever experienced in his nostrils.
You don't have to do that because you have the spell Prestidigitation. You can make yourself smell extremely pleasant.
I hit him with some big Prestidigitation. Blows his demon or dragon nostrils right off his skull.
So does it smell incredibly appealing and arousing, or just really like give me a spectrum here of what you smell like?
I smell like a nice memory from your childhood, and it might draw a single tear.
This man's actually. Oh, wow. Yes, he's not a joke, Noname. He's actually. He smells like dragons. He smells like my folks, my people, like familiarity. Oh, and I
would assume that I think he smells really nasty then.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of like pinch my nose and like try not to be seen.
Yeah. Noname, he's got to be at least somewhat dragon. When I smelled him.
Who are you, appealing man? We have seen you, we have heard of you, but we do not know who you are. Tell us your tale.
Okay, so I'm a little hurt that none of the three of them know who I am, but I collect myself, I bring it in, and I go, all right, you look like some strapping guys. Hi, I'm Flim-Flam the Spectacular, son of Chungus the Brave. My dad was a big-time dwarf lord. At one time, I had a pretty hit single called "You Better Shake That Dwarf Ass, Baby." It was a big hit, and then since
Will
then,
you sing it for us?
Yeah, right now.
I mean, if it's hit, yeah.
And then without listening, I cut you off midway. I go 5, 6, 7, 8. Time. You better shake that dwarf ass, baby. Better shake that dwarf ass, baby. You're short and stout. Shake it all out. You better shake that dwarf ass, baby.
Very good.
Yeah.
Question.
Very good.
Was that
How
attack meant to
jovial.
inflict damage, or was it just for show?
No, you know what? The guitar, my axe is a little out of tune. I played earlier. Some nerd challenged me. Once I get this tuned up, you'll probably recognize it. But right now, it's not important. It was a big song. It's an older song. I've been working on my solo stuff. I used to have a band. I'm sorry, guys.
After having finished his little rendition of "Shake Your Dwarf Ass Baby," several of the peasants' townsfolk sort of turn and glance in everyone's direction, and they look very confused as to your a very strange-looking party so far. Basically, all of you, except for Beto, is something they've never seen before. So they're a little cautious when they're looking at you.
Can I ask real quick here? What does Flim-Flam look like again? Like he looks like a human, or what do you look like? What are you again?
Flim-Flam, a dwarf.
Okay, you're
very glamorous.
Gotcha.
Head to toe, dripping fake jewelry, braids, glitter on his face. He's kind of sweaty right now. He's got a lot of sweat going, like more sweat than you would expect. And he's like doing his best to pull himself together, but like he doesn't want to smudge his glitter, so he's doing like one of these. Hey guys, how we doing?
Okay, gotcha.
And he's got a big codpiece. Big. It's like obnoxious how large his codpiece is. Definitely trying to rock some crotch.
While this is happening, Baron von Sheckelstein, as you have been traveling through the town, there have been a couple times now where your ears have been assaulted the very loud noise, as well as accompanied by a high-pitched but still somehow raspy voice, accompanying it singing strange songs. And this last one was about dwarven asses and babies, and it's nothing you've ever heard before. It's very strange. And when you look down the street of the long road, you see what appears to be the source of this assault on your ears. It appears to be some small, very glamorous-looking dwarven man who has a very strange instrument attached to his back. And he seems to be surrounded by 3 other very large individuals that are very odd-looking.
So,
it looks like Roll20's back.
It's down or
no,
up?
mine.
No, it's back
I
up.
just tried reloading it. It didn't work for me.
Oh, really?
Is yours working?
Yeah.
Mine is.
So you see your map and everything?
Oh, it just died. It came up and died. Sorry, guys. It tried.
All right.
So I approached the group, and I noticed immediately that they are not from the town, and I inquire as to
Oh wait,
what
it works for me
their
now. Fuck.
business.
Oh wait, does it?
It looks like it works, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Mine
it's up.
is on, at the very least.
All right, back to Baron von Sheckelstein.
Yeah, so I basically say, hey, what's your guys' deal? What are you doing here?
You four notice, obviously, Baron von Sheckelstein, who appears to have slightly dirtied but high-profile looking clothing on. And what's most striking about him is obviously his general appearance, that being of sort of a reddish humanoid with odd
Wait,
features.
I've been kind of disguising myself as just like a
normal
random. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Wait, you're
double check
homeless,
something
or
real quick.
you're disguising yourself as homeless, or you're disguising yourself as a manner of high nobility?
Well, no, you can imagine basically, like, you know, wearing like a nice cloak, but you can see that it's, you know, torn in some places. It's like, you know, if you were wearing nice clothes, but you had to go out and do some physical labor, this might be the result that you see. Certainly not homeless. However, perhaps someone who hasn't been to a proper inn in a while because he's been out.
Who is this man wearing clothes of high nobility, yet tattered? As though he has been doing labor. Or perhaps he stole them from a member.
I
of the
think he's just a
capitalist
common
class.
traveler. No, I don't think you need to be yelling at him yet.
Hi, my name is Flim-Flam. I'm a performer. You might have heard of me. Gotta say right off the bat, Shekels, love the cape. Where'd you get that, bud? You got a cape guy?
I do, in the town over. I'm happy to introduce you, and I will say that I have heard of you, and I'm a big fan of your music.
You are
Oh, yeah.
kidding me!
No,
Really?
huge-
Oh,
huge
great!
fan, huge
Finally,
fan.
finally, awesome! Thank you.
Is he famous?
Well, you know what? It's kind of one of those things where he's very cool if you listen to good music, but you know, not a lot of people listen to good music. That's the thing. So it may be an assault on your ears, but you know, then again, your ears probably aren't that. And when you
This guy
Well,
gets
I
it.
really enjoyed him, so.
yeah.
Hey, Noname, I think we're witnessing a mating ritual right now. They're really into each other. It's cute.
I've never seen a half humanoid looking thing like this mate with what I assume is a dwarf, but I guess the dwarf is very good at his art.
Well, I
remember-
respond that gender is a social construct, and perhaps you shouldn't be so bigoted with your thoughts.
Yeah, Flim-Flam nods big time because he considers himself beyond sexuality, and he's a little taken back that his new partners in crime have such regressive views on sexuality.
I told you, Noname, you can't be doing that in these towns.
Well, if I can be totally candid right now,
I apologize for my outdated perspective. I'm only recently learning about gender and the like.
That's okay. We all have a lot to learn.
Noname, I don't even know what they're talking about right now. I find the entire concept of music for amusement to be puzzling to me because, for me, Dragonborn Druid, the battle cry of your victory in battle is what I find appealing. At times even sexually. But this racket you make with your archaic instruments that's of pure decoration and pointlessness, I don't understand.
As you guys are discussing things amongst yourself, you see an orc man sort of come out of the... Whoops, I opened something I shouldn't have. Come out of the building next to you, and he appears to be throwing out some old, look like rusted nails and whatnot, horseshoes. He has an apron on him, and he has it looks like he's wearing very little outside of a very thin white shirt, an apron, and pants. And he looks over to you guys and goes, "Oh, you're an interesting looking crew."
Yeah, fuck you.
Beto, you're human. Go talk to him. I'm sorry. No, it's okay if I command your pet.
Go ahead, command the virgin.
So wait, is Beto literally just a slave of Noname who will do anything Noname tells him? I just want to get this.
I'm not a
clarified.
slave, okay? But Noname is my friend, and I do like to listen to him.
So just
It might look that way to you, though.
So Noname doesn't have any direct influence over him.
I mean, you don't know.
We don't know that yet.
Well,
yeah.
Unless I command him with my once a day skill. And by the way, Baron von Sheckelstein, you better watch out, lest you also get my smite and my command power, because I can use it over you as well.
I caution the giant dumb ape that he's messing with a warlock that has more powers of persuasion and charisma than his tiny brain can muster, and perhaps he should watch the way he speaks to men of nobility.
I spit in the face of nobility, okay? And also, check my stats, Baron von Sheckelstein. It turns out you will be quite surprised to find out that while my Chad-like exterior might fool you into thinking I'm a dumb man, I do possess the high intellect of the elves.
I do follow Noname because he is the god.
I quickly walk into another room and cast Disguise Self on myself to be a copy of Noname, and then walk back and look at him in the face.
Yeah. You walk by. You guys see Baron von Sheckelstein walk behind the building that the orc came out of, and he comes back and he looks basically like Noname now.
Exactly.
It's like looking into a mirror.
Do I know who is who? Can I roll for that?
Who's this handsome man?
What is this magic going on right now?
You've only begun to see my power level, for I can absorb your statistics at will.
The orc is sort of looking between you guys, going, "You're very strange. If there's going to be a fight here, am I going to have to call the guards?"
No, and
If there was a fight, Noname would handle it really quick.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I would. But I removed Disguise Self and turned back into my human fake looking.
Funny parlor tricks. We might find use for this yet, Baron von Sheckelstein. You could prove worthy as an addition to our motley crew of vagabonds.
I might be interested in such thing if there's coin to be had in the future. For I'm not much of a humanitarian. I'm out for myself and to reclaim my natural post at the top of the empire of whatever the name of this world is.
I saw a sign back there. This place is called...
No, this is the town, okay? I'm talking about the world.
Oh.
The flat earth, if you
What is the world called? We should probably know.
Core.
As the empire of Core.
Core is not really the empire world, but
Whatever.
it's like Earth being an empire. It doesn't work, right?
Don't speak to me, Chad virgin, Beto virgin.
Do not speak to my human friend yet, Baron von Sheckelstein. You might have proven yourself to be entertaining, but yet Beto Virgin is a fragile boy, yet to be deflowered. We are trying to find him a female companion before this fortnight is over.
Actually, on that note, Noname, have we discussed the strategic advantages of having Beto Virgin on our side?
Yes, he can communicate with the other humans.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I smell checked him earlier and I smelled him, I felt like a very high amount of testosterone and sexual frustration, and I feel like that could be a potential lure for enemies to come through. They will smell his pathetic lack of man husk, and they'll immediately know that we have a sexually frustrated peer amongst us, and will be vulnerable for an attack.
Well, we can use him as bait in that regard, but also we could channel his incel rage in the right direction.
I reach into my bag, rifling through the potions that I have, and I find one that's called, it's basically the medieval Viagra. And I offer to give this to Beto for free, saying, as a token of my friendship with you, I'd like to offer you something which can make your first night extra special. Really trying to test to see what type of quality wares I got from the shopkeeper earlier on.
Okay.
What does this do, Baron von Sheckelstein?
So I bought this from the finest of alchemists in the land, and this right here will give you probably the best experience you've ever had in your life. Don't mind the smell and the green appearance. This is a very rare, serum, and you just drink it, and you'll be good to go. You'll turn into a Chad immediately.
No, Name. For my first night, should I use this or?
You're strong as a lion, Beto Virgin, but let's see as a introductory potion from Baron von Sheckelstein to the group, if you have the positive effects that he promotes with this potion, perhaps he will prove himself yet again a valuable addition to the gang.
One quick cliff notes on this potion that you should know is it's never been tested on a human, but I'm sure that it's fine and it will work perfectly. But if it doesn't, that's expected and part of the plan, and you shouldn't.
I mean, if you think it'll help, like, you seem trustworthy, I'll try it.
Yes.
If no Name is okay, I mean.
Since I've given a disclaimer, I believe that it will be fine.
All right, I'll take it. I'll drink it right now.
I'll drink the potion.
Oh, his voice dropped 4 octaves immediately. Balls instantly dropped.
Beto, have you ever drank alcohol before?
Beto has not.
Okay. It does sting a little bit going down. It tastes very odd. And
What's
as
the
you not very much. Only it stings going down, but otherwise, past that, you're not really getting too much of any sort of effect that you know of. Doesn't appear to be doing anything.
I feel like with the first time I've drinking alcohol as this character, he would definitely gain some confidence, and maybe even think like this is like his magic. I don't know.
It's possible.
I definitely do gain some confidence.
A little bit of a placebo effect could be.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Baron von Sheckelstein. I feel a lot better now. I don't know.
Good. Now let's go out there and find you some willing woman.
Well, real quick here. Have we addressed the green orc yet? Or is it my mind is confusing what that was actually?
Oh yeah, he commented on you guys a couple times, seeming very odd, and if he's gonna have to call the guards if you guys get in a fight.
The fuck do you want, orc?
No. Oh.
Excuse me?
No, Name. You should let Beto Virgin test his stuff right now.
Beto. I see that the potion has worked quite excellently. Your confidence is through the roof. But maybe let's hold back and try to understand what this orc was throwing away. After all, they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. What are you throwing away, orc?
If you want to rifle through it, it's just a bunch of old rusted nails and used horseshoes and whatnot. I'm the town blacksmith, so not a whole heck of a lot here.
Should we check through it?
I mean, I'm indifferent personally. I'm actually fairly intrigued by Beto's alpha enhancements right now. I'd like to find him that human female promptly before sunsets.
Priorities,
Orc,
people.
are there any human females you can point us in the direction of?
Well, ones that are single would probably be at the tavern, I would imagine. Though
Is that-
Is
is that-
brothel here?
Is that entirely relevant right now? Do they have to? What does them being alone have to do with anything?
I hear what they're asking for the first time, and I chip in and I go, guys, listen. I'm playing a gig later tonight in the inn. You guys come with me. I'm gonna light it up with my poetry. It's gonna be dripping from the walls in there. I mean, full flood. We can even get Beto Virgin laid after one of my jams.
Is this the tavern that we got kicked out of, or was that a separate establishment?
Listen, I don't care if you did get kicked out. All right, everyone's excited for my show. You come with Flim-Flam. You're part of Flim-Flam's entourage. They'll let you in. Trust me.
This Flim-Flam claims he can emit a mating call that will get Beto definitely laid. I think it's a good opportunity, Noname. We can test his incel rage, and we can test the effects of this potion on him as well. I think your pet will
Seems
be
like
a
a solid
valuable
plan.
contribution to science.
What do you think, Baron von Sheckelstein? I know you're new to the group, but
I concur. I think that we should go and go to the Flim-Flam show. And by the way, Flim-Flam, do you happen to have a manager for this? Are you just doing all this yourself?
Flim-Flam is overcome with emotion because he's been waiting for someone to offer. He tries to play it cool. No. You know, Baron, I've been shopping around. I've been looking for the right fit. Somebody who really understands my sound. But right now, I don't have any management. No, I'm freewheeling and fancy free.
Well, let me see if I can't help you out. How much are they offering to pay you for this gig tonight?
You know, we didn't discuss that. I kind of, it's a funny story. I got a little into the performance. I actually threw some money out into the crowd. So we haven't really discussed.
All right, well, we'll see what we
So
can
you're
do to
doing
get
it for
you paid.
exposure then?
Yeah, I guess we're doing it for exposure. Yeah.
No more exposure. You are a record-breaking artist that has things going for you. We're going to get you paid this evening. All right? When you make something good, when you do good work, never do it for free. That's what my daddy always told me. All right, Flim-Flam, we're going to do this.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Suddenly, Flim-Flam has the urge to do big time. Can I roll on that?
To do what?
I don't know. I want to find some drugs and do it.
Orc, where can we find some drugs in this godforsaken town? Point us in the direction.
Where are the drugs and whores?
Yeah, I gotta get. I gotta get turnt for tonight. Yes.
This is literally, is this DnD or like, hey, let's go fuck some bitches and get fucked up. This is like medieval times.
We're in Vegas, right?
It's
Fuck
a
it,
Friday
dude.
night, Baron von Sheckelstein. I don't know what they do from where you're from, but this is what we do on Friday nights normally.
My
Yeah, we
apologies.
get bitches.
I concur with the caped individual that exposure does not, and I slam my fist on something, really hard here. Exposure does not put food on my plate, does not feed me, does not keep me full, does not provide me with a mate. I do not work for exposure.
All right.
I agree.
Let's go then, guys. Let's go get paid and get laid at this tavern.
But first, the drugs, right? Where are the drugs, Orc?
Possibly.
York looks
I
to
have
you
an
and he's
idea.
like, why do you think I would know where the drugs are?
Because you're an orc, and all
You're an
orcs are
orc.
drug addicts.
Whoa, Baron von Sheckelstein. What
This
kind
is-
of racist trope is that?
This
you
is
don't
not-
hear us making any. We don't hear us making any accusations, painting all Sheckelsteins in the same way.
Listen, tell me a single orc you've ever met that wasn't a raging drug addict, and I will
I myself
call
have
you.
to be half orc, and my father was not a drug addict.
I'm talking about full blood. All right, full blood orcs.
Mm.
None of this mixed orc race things.
Noname, I have to unfortunately concur with the caped individual. The full-blood orcs, they're not the smartest bunch in the world.
They huff paint.
I mean, have you seen their battle traits? They usually just tend to just swing first and ask questions for inquiry second.
Should anybody poke through that pile of stuff that Blacksmith is
Maybe
throwing
there's
out by
drugs
the?
there, Flim-Flam, if you
No,
want to
there's,
check it out.
there's definitely not drugs in there, but should someone appraise that real quick?
Yeah.
we suggest that Flim-Flam goes and checks it out.
All right, I'm gonna. What do I roll, or do I roll?
Oh, you're muted. Sorry.
Sorry, you would roll an investigation check.
I would roll an investigation check. All right, let's roll investigation on that pile of stuff he was.
Are we back
throwing
online
out.
yet?
I think so.
Oh, cool. We are.
Yeah,
We are.
so.
All right, dope. Mega dope. All right. Hey.
Why is there no music though?
got music.
Because I haven't played it again, though.
So I rolled a 14.
There it is.
No, you rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah, that's not so good.
It just looks like normal nails and whatnot. It doesn't appear to be anything particularly interesting in there.
Okay.
No, Name, take me to the whores and drugs. I'm ready to get turned.
You can see, group, how authentic my potions are by the effect it's having on this individual. And I'll have you know that I have many more for different occasions.
Baron, do you happen to have any drugs in that potion basket you have there?
Don't, however, I do have 3 unlabeled potions that could have varying effects. Would you like to try them?
Give them to me. I'll test them.
This is literally real life now.
I hand one of the vials to Flim-Flam. That's a black liquid with a pungent odor.
Flim-Flam immediately snorts it. He just takes it up the nose. Ah!
So, I don't know if you in real life have ever actually snorted alcohol before.
Yeah, I'm immediately like.
Definitely not a pleasant experience. You can, however, roll a Constitution save if you'd like to see how well your body goes through it.
Oh heck yeah! I'm gonna roll Constitution. All right, so I go to my character sheet and Constitution. Where is it?
In saving throws.
Oh yeah, where the heck is
Flim-Flam, that doesn't seem like the best possible way to
do I just click Constitution?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
that liquid.
You're supposed to drink liquid.
4. Okay, yeah, you immediately vomit up everything that you have snorted.
It's not good. No, that's not what I was looking for.
I told you to drink it, Flim-Fam. That cost me 10 gold, that one thing right there. What are you doing? You owe me 10 gold. You make it up to me, all right, in the future. All right? I told you to drink that, and you snorted it in your...
Yeah.
Usury's a sin, Baron von Sheckelstein. What is debt among friends, I ask?
Well, I can be paid back in other ways besides coin. We'll just put it on the books for a IOU for later.
That's fair. That's fair. I was overzealous. I'm pretty nervous about this performance tonight. I haven't really performed in a while.
No worries. We'll get through it.
Let's go to the tavern.
Yep.
I
To
agree.
the tavern.
I'm smelling an increasing scent of human female that way.
It's a very cunning smell that you have.
Indeed.
Cunting smell.
Well, you know, these humans emit such strong odors. I can't help but notice it. Sometimes it's involuntary, honestly.
All right. Let's
walk.
walk to the inn and see where what shenanigans happen this evening.
Let us make haste towards the inn, the tavern.
Is he in Oh shit, anime. Oh fuck. Okay, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
What is what?
Well, the one on the bottom at 2, the Swirling Swallow, is the woman who tossed you guys out, and the one above her is the bartender.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
If I knew what she looked like, I would have, instead of
Yeah,
trying to dig a hammer, I would have made her my anime waifu, as they call it.
And Annie May is that her name? Is that the category? Annie May.
Haname.
Is
It's something
Annie
that
May
humans
related
want.
to
Degenerates.
no name?
Degenerates.
Oh boy. So when you make your way back to the Swirling Swallow, you enter, and The woman turns back and looks to you guys again and goes, "Oh, you're back. Why?"
And I go, "Listen, I don't know what happened with these guys earlier. I heard they got kicked out, but they're with the Flimmer now. And, I don't know if you heard, but I'm having a poetry battle tonight with some jabroni. I'm going to light this place up. It's probably going to be your biggest night of the year. So I need them as security. So everything's cool. You stand to make a lot of money. They'll behave. I promise. All right, guys?" And I look back at them for a little confirmation.
I nod in agreement.
Yes. There might have been an unfortunate miscommunication earlier, but now that I've realized you're a beautiful waifu of epic proportions, we will not cause any trouble. The only thing you'll see from our group is the sweet melodies of Flim-Flam's lute as he wrecks this other guy, this noob.
She looks to your group and sort of shakes her head slightly, but then she looks back to Flim-Flam and says, "So you said you're going to do a battle? Maybe like what do you mean?
I'm not really familiar myself. I came to the town square and there was some bard playing who was pretty ass.
Oh,
he was pretty scuffed.
You're talking about Gibraltar? Yes, I'm aware of him.
Gibraltar? What a shitty name!
What a nerd! What a nerdy name that is.
Yeah, he's very annoying and very full of himself. And honestly, if that means that you're going to finally get him out of this town, then I suppose I can tolerate everyone's being here for a little while, so long as you are polite to me at the very least and the other customers.
So I pull her aside for a second, and I go, listen. I know, you kind of set the mood in this place, and I start slipping her a gold piece, and I go, make it lit during my performance in here. Make it really go off. Give a few free drinks. Make sure the mood is good. All right? Thanks, honey. And then I walk away. So I'm going to minus that one gold
She just sort of mouths the word honey as you walk away. she doesn't say it, but she appears to be somewhat bothered by this. But she kind of shrugs and tosses it over to her husband behind the bar. He catches it and sort of puts it below the bar, and he looks to you guys and says, "So, you guys want something to eat, something to drink while you wait, or what?"
Wait, where's the virgin?
I'm right here. I just watched him. Hello. Can you hear me? It was really hard to hear you on it was just really hard to hear. I had to change a scenery.
You scared me, Virgin. Never leave us like that ever again. You know you're weak. I know you're confident right now with the potion you just had. That doesn't change the fact that you're a very weak and fragile warrior.
No, Name. What if the potion's wearing off? Should we give him another one?
No, Name. I feel like I need another.
Baron, would you care to spare another potion for our Beto Virgin?
I'm too nervous to give him a second one when the effects of this one are so strong currently. A second one could certainly cause some sort of permanent...
Maybe I could try an alcoholic beverage for once, You promised me one on my birthday, and it was 3 weeks ago, and you didn't get me one, and I thought we were friends, and yeah.
Borwinch, hand Beto Virgin an alcoholic beverage.
The woman looks to you and says, "Hi, so my name's actually Eliza, and you can call me that from now on, instead of Barwench."
I interrupt the Barwench in his speech and say, "Excuse me, my friend slipped you 1 gold piece. Now, based on the math I have here, that's about 100 people's daily salary.
Wait,
You better show some damn respect coming in here when we want to be a little rowdy. All right?"
Wait, you didn't see that shit. He did it on the slick. Flim-Flam was slick with that, I think, right?
Well, he pulled her over to the side and did that, and you guys they were turned away from you guys when he slipped her the gold coin.
Well, shit.
Yeah, dumbass.
No, Name, I see you're not very skilled with your social interactions.
Ma'am, may I please have a alcoholic beverage? I'm sorry about my friend. He has a mental disability where he just can't hang it up. I don't know.
You may, because you asked nicely.
Thank you, ma'am.
She goes over to the bar and immediately has her husband pour something, and she brings it over to you and sort of puts it on a table. Go ahead and have a seat here, and if you need anything else, just let me know. This is known as honey mead. It's pretty tasty. The alcohol is a little watered down because this is your first drink, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's good enough. I imagine that it's going to be a little strong for you. Try not to drink the whole thing at once.
I'll try. I'm not a very big drinker, you know?
Okay, well, have fun. And again, if you need any more, just let me know.
Thank you, ma'am.
Try not to kiss any of your group mates after you've been drinking. I've heard that this may be a thing with first-time drinking.
All right, I wouldn't kiss you, that's for sure. Maybe no Name, but...
Perhaps later, but first we should get you to kiss a woman human first.
I'd love that.
Yeah, so what's happening with this battle? Are people showing up?
Yeah, as time starts to go by, more people start piling into the tavern itself, and the barmaid Eliza is just going back and forth. She's starting to get very busy. She's going from table to table to table, just serving everybody every sort of thing. And eventually, the tavern style starts to get fairly rowdy of people talking to each other, people talking very loudly, and then some other people can't hear themselves over other people, so they talk loudly. So it just starts compounding on each other. It's very raucous inside the tavern after a little while, as the sun starts to set a little bit on the horizon. It's around 7 or so p.m. when Gibraltar, who was mentioned earlier, comes in, and he himself is a bard who seems like he has some sort of affluence about him. He wears a half cape on his arm. He wears an entirely white suit, and of course he has his lute strapped around his non-caped arm, and he has a feathered cap as he looks to you, and as he looks to you, Flim-Flam, and he says, "So, are you ready to defend your honor, little dwarf?"
And I go, absolutely, dude. I was born ready, but on the inside, I am so nervous. I am freaking out a little bit.
You can do it, Flim-Flam.
Everybody, please do lend me your attention. The dwarf here, what is your name, little man?
Flim-Flam, the spectacular son of Chungus the Brave.
Flim-Flam. The dwarf Flim-Flam and I are going to be partaking in a poetry battle, in which we shall be insulting each other verily until the other is ashamed. Should we both finish our poetry without the other one fleeing in shame, then the rest of you shall be choosing the winner by virtue of light applause. As so.
Will you let chat choose who wins or no?
Yeah, sure. If you guys want to do like a straw poll,
yeah, I'll do
that
for him after. Yeah,
fucking Raj Royale style.
For who goes first?
Some interaction. That's some. No, for who wins? But go ahead, you're good.
Oh, straw poll, shit.
So he pulls out a gold coin and he sort of puts it right above his thumb as he connects it to his pointer finger. So. Heads or tails, little Flim-Flam?
Heads.
Looks like it's tails. I'll be going first. He clears his throat, and he sort of opens up his arms in a grandiose manner and says, "Flim-Flam, what a sham! Half a bard and half a man. He's nothing to me, the apex of ye. You hold no chance in this battle, you see. I'm a master of witty repartee, while you never even manage to get laid. Ditch this battle before you embarrass yourself. You're a mess, a peasant, an uneducated gentleman, and you've nothing on me, not you nor your friends. Dismiss yourself, you worthless dwarf. Do the world a favor, throw yourself off a wharf." And he sort of does a little bow as he finishes.
Oh, shit.
Your turn, Flim-Flam.
I turn to the barkeep and I give her a nod to hit the lights.
The the Eliza starts going around and gives everybody extra drinks and starts blowing out all the different candles and the on the tables as she sort of puts some extra candles around you just to sort of like light you up as opposed to everybody else.
Yep. Dear Gibraltar, I will not falter. You, sir, are about to pray at my altar. You flow weak like one Uta ACs. I'm the man. I fuck with everyone, even elves and dwarfs. They see me. I spell war with a one-name MC. You come to Flim-Flam's town, you gon' see what it gon' be. You better raise up your halter. I will not falter, and don't try to balter. When I'm done with you, you're gonna get the fuck out, because everybody in Red Lynch is gonna be praying at my altar. Flim-Flam, the spectacular. You never know what's coming next. I come into your town and then I start to flex. I got glitter on my face and my dick is huge. And if you start talking about me, you're about to get on the luge to Nowheresville. I'm the most famous, the most baddest, the biggest, and my fucking dwarf language is insane. And then
There is light applause as you finish.
Very good. Very good.
Good job, Flim-Flam.
Not bad.
Gibraltar sort of like rolls his eyes as he crosses his arms and just gives a bit of a scoffed, very well. I don't understand most of what you just said, but I suppose we'll leave this up to the peasants to decide who is it Gibraltar or Flim-Flam? If you'd like to set up the straw.
I threw it up. I already threw it up.
Okay.
What a beast I hear from afar.
Right.
Immersion ruin.
Right now, it's Flim-Flam is ahead by 58, and then Gibraltar is at 43%.
Yeah, that's
Flim-Flam, is that a new
going.
song that you
Sorry, my
created
dog
there?
was
I've
barking.
never heard that one before.
yeah, this is my first time doing poetry. I'm not a rapper. I do what I can. That was the first time for that.
Looks like it was close, but
Yeah.
Flim-Flam
It
won.
looks like Flim-Flam's edging out Gibraltar. So, as Eliza sort of like puts her hand above Flim-Flam, there's a very raucous applause from all the different tavern goers, and she puts her hand above Gibraltar, and it's not quite as exuberant, the applause. And so she sort of takes Flim-Flam's hand and raises it about to her head, and she says, "Flim-Flam is the victor." And Gibraltar sort of like takes off his feathered cap and throws it on the ground. This is not fair! Most of what he said didn't even make any sense!
Yeah, Flim-Flam knows he got one over on that one. He wipes some sweat off his brow and he's like, Jesus Christ, I'm so glad I bribed this town. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. He's so nervous. He's freaking out a little bit. He's like smiling, but it's a totally fake smile. Hey, thanks guys. Thanks for supporting Flim-Flam. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my God, that fucking worked so good. Jesus
That other
Christ.
Gibraltar guy was pretty good, huh?
Who was that guy? I thought he was some
I'm surprised that
fucking-
Flim-Flam was able to
I thought he was
win that
some
one.
I think he
name.
kicked your ass, Flim-Flam.
And even though he's really panicked, he goes, "You just got flammed."
So Gibraltar sort of picks up his feathered cap and he sort of walks over to you and goes, "All right, by the tradition of the Bardic colleges, I hereby owe you the day's earnings." And he takes a coin pouch from his belt and he sort of puts it on the table. "There you go. 20 gold coins are my earnings since I've come to town."
Yeah. Okay. Flim-Flam takes the pouch of 20 gold. He looks it over. He takes the 10 pieces he spent winning, and he hands the other 10 back to Gibraltar. He goes, "You know what,
Well,
man?
Baron von Sheckelstein interrupts and says, "Now, Flim-Flam, you have come into 20 gold, and I do recall that you wasted 10 gold worth of my potions earlier. It would only be honorable before you give this man who lost extra coin that you gave it to one in your..."
Yeah, that's fair. I give the 5 gold to you. I keep 5 gold, and I give the 10 back to Gibraltar. And I say, "Hey, man, you'll get them next time."
Yes, well, as is tradition with the college bottle rules, I will have to leave this particular town, but won't be too much of a problem. I can just set myself up somewhere else. Have fun here, Mr. Flim-Flam.
I ask him before he goes, can you teach me a little bit of his stuff? Because it was pretty fire. I liked it a lot.
I have to go pee really quickly inside of the tavern while you guys do that. Go to the bathroom in the tavern.
My inventory isn't coming up, by the way.
He looks at you and he sort of scratches his chin a little and he says, to be entirely honest, my skills aren't something that I've mastered quite enough to teach to someone else. However, if you do go to one of the capital cities around the continent in any one particular country, you'll find a variety of different bardic colleges that are capable of teaching you a wide variety of different skills beyond merely your instrument, as it were. Singing, poetry, dancing, playing multiple instruments beyond merely that. They're capable of a wide variety of things, as well as teaching you quite a few spells that you can use with your charismatic appeal.
What's this capital city called?
Oh, you can go to anyone from any country around the continent, but the closest one would be Fortuna.
Wow,
Thanks.
Fortunate.
Thanks, Gibraltar, and hey man, good effort out there. Also, my inventory isn't working, so if you'd add 5 gold to my inventory and 5 to Baron von Sheckelstein's.
I changed mine. I'm back.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and just add that to yours then.
Thank you.
Did you change your...
Yes, I did. It's not showing up.
Oh, boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do... Well, actually, I can just kind of leave it like that because you didn't deduct the gold from before. So.
Wait, no, I did. I started with 150.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, remember I had the most golden party.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Rich.
There
Ballin'.
So, Flim-Flam has succeeded in defeating Gibraltar, who takes his leave since he must leave the town as per the dictate of the rules of battle. And the tavern is very, very lively after that. All the different peasants are trying their hand at poetry battle, but most of them are very terrible at it. Their vocabulary is extremely limited. Most of them are just calling each other stupid in a wide variety of different ways. But after a little while, the orc blacksmith that you guys met before, he sort of comes in and he looks extremely nervous, and he's sort of like pushing his hands together and rubbing them nervously as he's just sort of looking around, and he doesn't really know what he's looking for. It doesn't seem. He does have a desperate way about him, though.
Do you find his mannerisms strike you as peculiar, Doname?
As an orc, I noticed when another orc is in disarray. What's wrong with you, Black Master Orc? You seem upset.
Blacksmith, but yes, there is
not black. What the fuck's a Black Master? I don't know.
I'm not sure if I should tell you. Well, you don't know me. It, I suppose, doesn't really matter too much. I was going to meet with one of my colleagues who also runs a store in town, the alchemist. She didn't meet up where she was supposed to, and well, when I went to go check on her, I saw that her store's door was blown open off the hinges, and there appears to have been some sort of sign of a scuffle. I think something might have happened to her.
Should we look into this?
Alchemist, a beautiful woman, perhaps. Maybe we can finally get our Beto Virgin laid.
Oh, she's
kill two canaries with one stone, as they say, from where I'm from.
I like your thinking, Noname. Multiple purposes at one time. We can get Beto laid. We can go to the alchemist and get actual good weaponry and such. And we can finally test his incel rage and see how it functions properly for future battle utilization.
Also, Orc, I know it's normally up to Baron von Sheckelstein to make these sorts of deals, but however, we are in need of good weapons as well, and if we are to help you out and save and investigate your friend's situation, I expect some weapons in return.
Of course, I can craft something for you if that's what you'd like. What are you looking for exactly?
Well, perhaps free of charge as well. Maybe a scythe or a sickle, but a weapon at that. Looks like a sickle, but has sword-like properties.
Perhaps I can fashion a scimitar into a little bit more of a curve. Long blade, but it's still very sharp. It wouldn't be very useful as a sickle, but it could be useful as a weapon.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I assume my esteemed colleagues here also have different interests as well with the blacksmith.
I suppose I can do something along those lines, but I don't think I could give them to you for free. At the very least, I would have to charge cost.
What is
it would be half price.
What is the most proletariat, a small businessman, a small business owner? We will help you out. Your request is reasonable.
What is the most expensive item that you have?
In my shop.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that would probably be the scale mail that I have that I made. I can perhaps make something more if you'd like.
Tell me about this scale mail.
Oh, well, it's very simple. He sort of points over to Beast Boy. Similar to his skin texture, all the different scales that he has, it's sort of made out of that, but it's made to be worn over your body. It's very good at deflecting different sorts of attacks that may happen to you. Generally, it's very decent at making glancing blows not do any sort of real damage to you, preventing bruising and the like, and something along those lines.
Sounds like it's not. So this only stops kind of casual wounds, nothing serious. If you get stabbed, you're still getting stabbed.
Well, if you got stabbed, then it's still very tough. It would be difficult to actually get past the hide.
How much would this run us?
The scale mail itself?
Yes.
It would only cost you maybe about 50 gold or so.
Well, Baron, can you even wear scale mail?
I don't know. I was thinking.
Frail old man.
Quiet, Beto virgin. All right. Maybe once you get laid, you'll stop speaking out of turn. I was gonna say. I was gonna suggest perhaps we could buy it as a group and utilize it when the time is necessary.
If you would like.
So what's the best price you can do on this type of thing?
Okay, Baron von Sheckelstein. Perhaps we should go first, find the alchemist, and then we can come back and strike a deal. Not everything's about making deals, Sheckelstein.
Listen, you say that, but we're about to go out. You know why I'm here in this town? I'm here in this town to stock up so that when there's an adventure, you're not like, oh, Baron von Sheckelstein, we need to get out of this river. Well, sorry, I don't have any rope. I'm here to buy rope. I'm here to buy armor. I'm here to buy weapons and the necessities so that we can make it through the next adventure. You guys might want to just go out and get laid and do drugs, but I'm here on a mission.
You make a fair point.
Yes. Your charisma intrigues me and excites me.
So, quick question: can people in our group wear this? Someone said that like the character can't.
It is mechanically medium armor, so if you are a caster, then probably not. It would be something that would be more reserved towards somebody who's capable of wearing medium armor. I don't know. I don't remember if druids are capable of wearing medium armor.
So no one in this group can really wear it anyway.
Well, Beto and Noname can wear it, but I think Noname already has. Noname already has a chain shirt. I think that's about as good.
Upon doing some research in my little book, I reach back and tell the blacksmith that actually, on second thought, we're not interested. Your price is too high.
Can we just go do his task, Baron?
If you would like for me to make some things for you, then I can charge half price for what I normally would. I can make something for each of you if that's what you would like.
Interesting.
I don't need anything.
Sorry, did nobody hear me there?
No, I did.
That sounds like a good deal, blacksmith. However, perhaps we should go first check up on the alchemist. What do you think, Sheckelstein?
Apparently, we should go check up on the alchemist. I've heard this a few times, so perhaps we will see you soon.
You sound very condescending, Sheckelstein.
I'm glad that carried through in my tone. Okay, goodbye, blacksmith. I'm sure that we will have no use for weapons or armor
that you possess.
No, I'm being totally serious. I think that we'll have no need for weapons or armor. We should leave this place at once.
We have weapons and armor.
Good weapons and armor.
We do.
No one was talking to you, Beto version.
It's virgin, not version.
Wait, do we have good weapons and armor?
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, everything you have is like fine. We can't like barter for anything crazy.
How do you know?
Whoa, what happened to Beto's voice? Like the potion is
The potion's in
Sorry,
the
having a
handshake.
second wave.
Had something in my throat.
Yeah, you did.
I'm down for checking up on the alchemist or whatever. I want to see if she's got any wares that can make me rock harder.
May I ask a question, Flim-Flam?
Sure. Shoot.
So as you know right now, the Noname's pet, the Beto Virgin, is currently in search to acquire companionship and, releasing his testosterone-esque load. If you know what I'm
Right.
getting at here, right? When I entered the
that
village,
wasn't very ambiguous.
yes. When I entered the village earlier, I had noticed that these human females have comically small-sized breasts, and I was wondering, is it in your interest? Is it a common thing for for your type? Do you also seek, a certain breast size of acquiring for your mates?
A certain. I mean, I'm a good red-blooded dwarf. I like boobs as much as the next guy, but I really like for my women to move me. I left love behind to go out and seek adventure, and I can't stop thinking about the girl I left behind. So right now I'm just looking to keep it pretty casual. But I'd love to get this Beto guy laid. I feel like he really needs it. I feel like he might hurt one of us in our sleep if we don't do something.
Yes, I too am intrigued. I feel like he has the most potential to blossom into something ferocious and fearsome and intimidating in battle. Once we can unleash this patented incel rage, it intrigues me greatly.
I really do wish this alchemist has maybe some perhaps some anime-like titties, some large ones.
What are we doing?
Bonkers, as I would call it.
Yeah, what
Guys, listen, I need to exist in the real world when this is done, alright?
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, about the anime. Alright, let's go see the anime tits. I'm in, whatever, let's do it.
Okay.
Baron von Sheckelstein, do you
I feel like Sheckelstein misunderstands
problem
you.
with anime?
I
You
agree
have a
that we're
problem
going to
with
go find
anime?
the alchemist. I'm just bringing it back to the reinforced point here of why we're doing
Yes,
it with Beto in mind.
the most important thing to get Beto Virgin some drugs and sex.
No, Flim-Flam wants drugs. Beto
Oh,
wants
sorry,
sex.
sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
You're mixing us
Listen.
up.
Sorry, I had to. The whole drug thing. I was just nervous about it. I feel better now.
Good. Well, shall we
You look
proceed
like
then?
you've done that before, though. But yeah, let's proceed.
Blacksmith, where is the alchemist? Point us in the direction, please.
Her store is located in the southeastern part of the town. It's
What is the number of the store you speak of?
what?
The number of the store.
What building number is it?
What building number is it, man?
It's we don't really number our buildings. It's
You should start. It's a good idea.
Wait, tell me again. Wait,
It's,
you're an orc or are you
I'm an orc, yes.
fucking orcs!
All right,
So fucking dumb.
Just take
God.
that fat
let's
fork
fucking go.
finger and point
Shit.
it in the direction we need to go.
He doesn't know north from south or east or west. Fuck him. Let's just fucking go.
Guys, we are the worst group of travelers.
Listen, if you're going to actually find her, then you're going to need to know where her shop is. So go south where the Keldrith Path meets the long road. And then turn to the east and then keep going. Go past the first intersection, go to the last intersection, and then the store will be on your left.
Building 9, got it.
Thanks, Blacksmith. I'm sorry. They're a little wound up, you know. Let's get going, guys. Let's go take a look at this here alchemist store.
Let's stop and ask someone else on the way to make sure that we get the same directions, because this guy could be luring us into some sort of weird orc trap.
He's an orc. He's an idiot.
Hey, Beto.
Oh, this seems like a smart orc.
Taking you for this long, but I will not let you talk poorly about the orcish clan, okay?
Oh, my bad. No, man. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you're part orc.
Never forget. All right, let's head down to the building that's down there.
Don't be sorry.
Not assigned any numerical value whatsoever. Even though it would be nice if they did do that.
No, Nami, you know it to be true. If you were a full-blood orc, you would have the IQ of a squirrel. The orc half of you is what gives you the strength. The other half of you gives you the intelligence to speak to me right now.
Listen, we all play an important role in this thing we call society, and orcs are also capable of doing many great
God, you sound like a
features,
human
like
right now. Jesus Christ.
And pointing us in the right direction is an important step. Let's just move down that way.
It's a fact that orcs are genetically inferior, okay? Let's just move on and move forward.
Okay.
Flim-Flam is walking away from the conversation. He's moving his way towards where the directions were.
Okay. You all eventually do make your way there, having asked for further directions, just to confirm that this is the correct place.
Good.
Along the way. And when you arrive, indeed, the building that you arrive at appears to have been ravaged to some degree. The sign in front of it appears to have been knocked down and defaced. There appears to be a door that's swinging open. There appears to be a lot of different footprint marks covering the dirt outside. And it appears that some sort of scuffle has appeared to happen.
Who has the highest awareness? Is that what we're looking for to use?
What would we do? Like an insight check for this to like see what happened?
Investigation.
Investigation. We can all roll one, I think.
Yes, you can all roll investigation.
Okay.
Well, let's do that then. No, Name.
He's looking for it.
Oh, did I just roll a 19?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Okay, yeah.
I click on it and it's still not working for me.
I mean, I have a 19, dude. It's cool.
Okay, but I need to figure out how to do this too.
Are you clicking on the number? Or
You are on the wrong thing there, core.
I think I am. Yeah, where am I supposed to be?
You're supposed to be in the core tab underneath your character sheet.
Wait. Everything just changed.
yeah,
Yes.
he's doing it for you. He's showing you.
you got to be in the core tab here. And it's on the left.
Shit,
underneath
I did the wrong
service.
roll. Fuck. Whoops. I did intimidation.
By the way, Trihex,
Oh, shit.
Trihex rolled intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I click on investigation, right?
Yep.
Correct. There you go.
Terrible.
All right.
A mere 5. Okay. A 22 from Trihex.
Yo.
So using your keen powers of observation, you are able to piece together exactly what happened here. Almost as if you like seeing all the different clues with the knockdown sign, all the different footprints scattered around in front of the store, the knockdown door. When you go inside, you're able to see all the different things that appear to have been knocked over. You piece together exactly what appears to have happened here. You sense that at the very least 4 different people all came at the exact same time. And in order to show some sort of sign of intimidation, they knocked down the sign before entering forcibly, and having carried off whoever was inside, that person then knocked down several things, and from there you're able to see that there seems to be some sort of small but just a small trail of sort of an on again, off again, like liquid that's like on the ground. And when you look at it and you investigate it, it appears to be of some sort of strange magical like concoction. What exactly it is, you can't exactly tell, but you can tell that there appears to have been some sort of trail left behind, and you imagine probably intentionally.
Wow.
Is there anything? This was a shop, right? An alchemist shop.
Yes.
Maybe we also have some more dramatic.
Is there
investigatory part?
Is there any potions or anything like that left in the shop right now currently?
Yes.
Are you about to loot, Mike?
Yes. I take all of the potions. There's no one here, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I take all of the potions. And these are the good potions, mind you, not the second-hand, weird, unlabeled potions. This is the good shit, all right?
Okay.
Well, I'm observing here
Sure, this
now,
will be
and
useful for us in the future. Thankfully, Sheckelstein is collecting all the potions again.
Yeah, sure. Put all the blame on me. When you guys want to be revived, you'll be like, oh, Sheckelstein, why'd you steal all the potions? Yeah, I'll have it there to save you.
that
Well, can't wait for the affordable healthcare plan you
So what did
gold a day?
what did he loot? What did he get?
For the small packs.
Noname would never need saving.
oh,
What did he loot? What did he get from taking all that?
Let me see here. I believe Beast Boy has knowledge arcana, so he can actually tell what those are if you show them to him, if you would like to, unless you don't want to show off that you're looting to him.
So I can loot all this stuff secretly and no one would know that I'm doing.
Yeah, so we just take a sleight of hand check versus their perception.
Okay, I'm throwing up the perception.
Well, you wouldn't know to throw up the perception unless you saw me doing the sleight of hand. You would have to.
I mean,
have
we're
a
all
reason.
investigating, so I'm guessing we're all looking around. So we're being
But the investigation.
perceptive.
Hey, the investigation's done, man.
Okay, well, we're still perceiving.
All right, well I'm perceiving.
I announced that I'm just taking everything so as to not deal with this part.
Okay, well I rolled a 16 in perception, and
So-
let me tell you something.
You perceived that I told you.
If the only way that this looting would be acceptable is if we equally distribute the potions amongst ourselves, rather than have all the potions get hoarded at one person, who will then turn around and ask us for gold.
Whoa.
We need the potions.
This is
Excuse me. I'll have you know that I willingly gave out potions earlier, right?
You willingly gave out shit potions.
Oh, that was
Sheckelstein.
the potion.
Admittedly so.
The
Your
potion
potions
was not shit. Look at the
potions
results
almost
for your
poison
young
being
beta
a virgin.
version. Look at
My-
the results. That is the strongest potion that man has ever known. How dare you claim the
You did not
quality
know
of
that
the
it was a
potion?
good potion. You just gave it to him.
You don't know that,
pig.
sir. You do not know that.
Several guards start to approach you guys as you argue, and they sort of look around and say, "Appears something has happened here. Who are you?"
Thanks a lot. Now we can't loot the potions anymore. You and your socialism. Now we all get nothing.
Baron, shut your mouth. The gods don't know that we were looting.
Sorry,
I'm
did you
saying
say?
we were looting.
Okay, so
We
you
were
just
not
said.
looting, officer.
So you just said that you were.
Convincing. We were looting.
You just said about 4 times that you were looting.
No.
Greetings,
you heard it.
greetings,
We're gonna
village
listen.
officer. It
gonna
was
have to kill
my
these guys.
observation here that whoever came in here and ambushed this this shop did so in a very, I feel, calculatedly hasty manner, because it seems like this magical goop here has spilled over and looks like a calculatedly intentional way, and not in an accidental scruntle during the invasion to this place.
And they also took all the stuff, which is why it's not here right now.
Yes,
Did they?
I
now?
agree.
Okay, go ahead and roll me deception.
If the stuff was there, we would equally have distributed it.
I feel like I'm not.
All right, who's rolling?
And you're going to be rolling deception at a disadvantage, so you're going to be taking the lower one because of Noname.
on you right now.
Wait, do we
Yes,
all,
good job,
do we all have to
Noname.
right now?
Bernie and
Whoever.
Well, it's Baron von Sheckelstein who's being deceptive right now. So You would
Thanks,
be the one
Noname.
rolling it.
We're gonna have to kill these guys because of you. I hope you're happy. We could have walked away. Now
Saying it out loud. Also,
It wouldn't be
all
wise
guards
to
are
say that out loud right
I
now,
have no problem.
Baron.
I have no
Oh!
problem killing guards. if I have to.
23!
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, guards?
All right.
Someone else took it.
Pog.
You're lucky. I just saved these guards' lives for you. Next time, just do as I say.
Oh crap! They were 21.
So
Do I have to roll one too?
Wait, hang on. We gotta see what he says. We gotta see what he says.
What?
they look to you very suspiciously, and they say, "Well, if this is true that everything appears to have been taken, then I suppose you wouldn't mind if we looked through your things real quick."
Am I being
gonna-
detained, officer?
Listen, yeah, listen. Flim-Flam sees that his new manager is getting jammed up by the fuzz, and he moves his way in there, and he's like, "Guys, come on, what are we doing here? All right, I'm Flim-Flam Spectacular. I don't know if you saw my poetry battle earlier. It was wild. Listen, we're here to save this crazy alchemist bitch. All right, we're not, we're not looters. That word gets thrown around far too often.
Yes, by you.
Yeah, I
By
mean,
the Constitution of Red Larch, you are not allowed to look at our bodies in this way, in this intrusive manner.
Unfortunately,
Traitors.
Unfortunately, you are incorrect. The Constitution of the country allows us to look through anyone that we deem fit as being suspicious.
Okay, I have a plan. I quickly walk outside and do disguise self, changing myself into the sheriff
I
immediately.
don't think they're gonna let you walk outside.
Wait, I have another idea. I use my skills as a jester. I'm going to cause a distraction. I try and fall backward and smash into all the debris and really draw their attention while Sheckelstein gets out.
Perfect. That seems legit.
Wait, how many guards are there?
There are 4 on you right now.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh wait,
I'm
I can only use my special skill once a day, right? The command one?
until you.
I think you have 2 spell slots, so I think you can do it twice.
Yeah, but command only works. It's not an area of effect. It's just like a one.
Yeah, it's a one person thing.
Let me ask you something.
Alright,
These guards, what do they have on them? They have anything good?
Oh no!
No, Baron von Sheckelstein.
Well, all of them have halberds in their hands, and they're all.
Are they wearing
what looks
plate mail,
heavy
or?
armor. They are wearing what looks like very heavy armor.
All right,
Very heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
All
yeah,
right.
that you don't want to.
All right, we need to. Okay, listen. We need to go with the distraction route. You distract him.
Yeah,
I go
we're
outside
gonna
and comes
do
the sheriff. It's our only hope. This is what socialism gets you. No name.
Yeah, Venezuela.
All right, so do I get to roll on my attempted distraction, my jester distraction?
Yes. Go ahead and roll performance.
Ooh!
Disadvantage, right? Or advantage?
They didn't know that distraction was coming. We can't hear you.
They roll against it, don't they?
All right. Yeah. This is a normal roll.
Ooh!
Yeah. They notice that Baron von Sheckelstein is trying to sneak off a little bit, and they say, "We did not release you yet."
All right,
We're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to kill him.
You know what fucking time it is!
Terrible idea.
Hold on. Before we go any further, I pull out my hammer once again in an intimidating fashion, and I show, in one last Hail Mary, I say, "Officers, I do not think you wish to go down this route. I do not think you wish to play this game with us."
All right, wait.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's a shitty roll!
Okay. You do this, and the officer pulls out a bell from his belt and starts ringing it.
Oh,
You
no.
fucking idiot!
Does this count? Is one enemy or is 4 different enemies?
4.
Okay.
Boys, I think we need to choose it.
Okay,
Run!
what do we do here? Do we run
Okay,
away?
okay, I can do this thing called a minor illusion. Okay, so what we have to do here's my thought. I'm gonna cast a minor illusion outside, okay, of some townsperson like getting killed on the street, which is obviously a much bigger deal than what's going on here. And when these cops go outside to investigate that, because it's whatever, we run out the back door. That's what we have to do here. We got it.
Yeah,
All right, so
is there a back door we can run through? Like,
No, it's a hut, dude.
No, it's from what you investigated, there does not appear to be a back entrance to this building.
A window?
There is a window, yes.
We're in big time trouble, boys.
All right, we gotta go out the window.
Oh,
We gotta
God.
go fast out the window.
no,
I
not
mean,
me.
I'm
was
running out of options.
God fucking damn it, dude. Fuck.
I have pretty good intimidation stats. I thought it would work.
All right, can we try this? Right now, we're just a bunch of miscreants.
Here's the thing: you did intimidate him, and now he's calling up backup.
All right, so we need to get out of here fucking pronto. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so outside, someone's getting murdered right now. So I cast minor illusion outside.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I don't think this is.
I'm going
work.
to look. Hold on. Let me look at minor illusion real
It's
quick.
you create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration of the spell. It can be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion, which means we need to get the fuck out of here the second these guys start going outside.
Okay. What's the sound that you're making?
I guess a woman screaming as she's getting stabbed or something sounds pretty good.
Well, it can be a woman screaming.
Sure.
Okay. So you make it's the sound of a woman screaming. Where exactly are you going to put it? Just for reference, you are about right here, and the guards are basically all around you.
Hold on, let me take a look. See here. So we're inside this building, right? In
Yes.
building 10 right now.
9.
Oh, my things aren't. I guess. Okay, building 9. Where is building?
Oh,
Okay, I see. So we're in building 9. So okay. So these windows. Where are these windows on? Okay, perfect. All right. So let's cast the thing on the street.
So like over here, or
Sure, right there. That's perfect.
Okay.
I am
So-
straight up sweating right now.
So you cast an illusion, and it is a scream, a very high pitched womanly scream, and all 4 of the guards turn to look at what it is, and it continues to scream.
okay. So at that point, I have an idea, or I have a question actually. Could I do the whole druid cast myself into like a different animal at this point?
Yes.
Okay. If I become like, let's say like a giant, I don't know, like a giant rat or some shit, right? It's anything that's like that's a CR1, right? That doesn't have flying or something.
Because you're a Circle of the Moon druid, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So if I became like a big enough animal, like I don't know how big a giant hyena is, but like if I became like a giant spider, could they like ride me and we just like piece the fuck out?
One of them could.
Fuck, one of them could. Okay.
Oh Jesus,
Mm,
boys, we're in deep right here.
Fuck.
Should we try bribing them?
all right.
We don't have enough money to bribe.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if I have time here. I'm trying to think. Probably hiding would be better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like I'm gonna play it true here. I don't do I have time to ask.
Oh wait! Before you change into anything, do we want to see if these cops are gonna leave first?
Well, they're looking away from you guys at the sound.
And
looking
just
very
start Scooby-Doo
confused.
running.
Yeah. If we wait for their reaction, we've lost your illusion, right? The whole point of the illusion is we either bail now or
No, but when they go, they have to go outside and like
They're
it's a
turned
illusion.
away from us
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
but,
they're turning away.
they're gonna see us jumping out a window.
They're looking.
Dano.
They are slightly investigating the screaming that continues to happen. You all are currently inside of the building, and they're not outside, but they're looking outside to where the screaming is.
Gato
I
Virgin
think
will
we
start
bail.
running. He
We
starts
run
running
away.
towards the window and jumping out. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody who's going to be doing that, go ahead and make me acrobatics checks.
Oh, heck
Acrobatics or athletics?
Wait, why is my acrobatics so scuffed?
Very athletic.
Because you're a short fuck who's out of shape.
I will allow athletics for this one. Yes.
What about dexterity?
I'm gone, boys.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
This guy. Fuck.
What is it? Athletics or what's the other one?
Athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ouch.
shit.
Wait.
Sheckelstein, we'll see you guys later.
Wait, with athletics, can I carry someone too? Like, can I pull them to make them?
Yes. With that 26, you can grab somebody if you'd like.
Get me, son!
All right, whoever I'm probably gonna pick up the dwarf because he's the lowest.
Okay.
I pick up Flim-Flam.
I don't
by the
believe
way,
Beast
keep in
Boy has
mind-
rolled
keep in
yet.
mind, hold on.
Yeah, wait.
Doesn't
Do I have to commit to rolling? Because I'm actually.
Trihex have the opportunity to run away with MrMouton as a giant spider too?
Well,
Huh?
wait, what?
We're hoping it.
At this point, doesn't Trihex have? I mean, who's Trihex? Sorry,
Beast
I
Boy.
meant.
Yeah, Beast Boy.
Doesn't Beast Boy have the? Doesn't Beast Boy still have the capability of turning into a
Yeah.
a spider
I'm
and
not
running away
gonna,
with MrMouton?
Correct. Yeah. I don't feel confident in my acrobatic or whatever check, so I wouldn't do this. This is where I would transform and fucking to the fastest thing I could and run the fuck out of there. I was going
Okay.
to ask if someone wanted to ride me. I would ask any non-human here if they wanted to ride me, but
Oh no, Beto Virgin is gonna die. Everyone else is good. Beast Boy, save Beto. I know he's a human, but he's one of the good ones, and we need him for this journey. I picked up Flim-Flam already. Otherwise, I would have taken Beto.
I normally don't pity the humans here, but this one has my affection. Fair enough. I'll make an exception this one time. Okay.
What are you turning into?
So here's my question. Okay, what's the fastest thing in my is it fair for me to ask you what my fastest thing is, or I have to know it myself?
I don't have
what
the
attribute
list.
is the most relevant for speed, I guess?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Though most of them should have a base speed as well, just listed with them.
Okay, speed 60 feet. Oh yeah, all right. Fuck. All
I
right,
will
we do.
not
All right.
let Beto
All right,
Virgin
so-
die a virgin on this day.
I'm going to transform into a dire wolf.
Oh, okay.
All right. Does that take time to do, or can I? It's already done, or whatever. So I want to do that, and then do
No,
that.
You just do that as an action.
Okay,
You
cool.
can do that.
Do that. I bark violently at Beta to get the fuck on me. You know, and hopefully he doesn't pee his pants whenever I fucking do it. And then we're I'm jetting out of there while the guards turn around. While Nonami is like running through and he's grabbing Flim-Flam, I'm dire wolf. I'm barking at Beta. Beta hops on me, or I tell him to hop on me, and I'm planning to get out of there.
I would if you'll let me.
So, does Beta need to do like a balance check or anything to ride me at that point, or no?
You can. Okay, so Beto would do. Let me double check the different stats here. Beto Virgin. I don't believe there's a thing like that. No. Yeah, it would just be a regular dexterity check.
All right, so
Athletics to like grab him and get on it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Okay. 25.
Okay. You successfully grab onto the direwolf as it barges through the door of the building past the guards. The guards are giving chase, but the direwolf is much faster than they are.
Okay. Do I need to tell you where I'm running towards?
Please.
Okay. I was coming from the from like by building 1, right? Like I was, or the sorry, what is here? I was running. I was coming from Keldell path from the far west, right? That's where I came from the town into.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, I'm gonna run that way.
Okay.
Wait, we mustn't separate, or should we?
Dude, I don't know where the fuck you're going. You fucking dude, you're bolting through the window. I don't know where you're gonna go. I'm trying not to get caught, dude. That's fucking this 4v1 bullshit. Fuck that. I'm out. Shit, fuck. What is your plan you suggest, Noname? Also, woof. Woof, woof.
I already have
You're not able to actually talk.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure. One, you're shouting at me. I can't talk back to you. I already fucking ran that way, so fuck you. I'm gone.
Okay. Okay. I believe it is best if we split for this only for this moment. I have Flim-Flam the Great on my shoulders as I.
The spectacular.
First off, I'm not even there. I'm already gone. Like dude, I have fucking like I have like what is this? 50-foot speed, dude. I'm fucking gone already, dude. I'm out.
I'm going in the direction of the Cairn Road with Flim-Flam the Great, getting out of the town as quickly as possible. I make haste, given the fact that it's the quickest exit from the town.
What happened to Sheckelstein?
As soon as I got outside the window, I cast Disguise Self and had myself look like a random townsperson.
All right, so what's going on?
Okay.
And I'm just walking around normally, looking at these idiots running away with their life.
Oh my goodness.
Put us on some rails, big Lundy.
Lundy hates us.
Yeah, we haven't done shit, dude.
Yeah, you need to get us on rails.
Clearly, I need to do a little bit of corralling here.
Yeah.
So, both of the roads that you guys are traveling down currently have patrols standing on them. And as you approach the patrols, they sort of stop you. And they note that you're running, and both patrols are sort of like very curious. Well, the one that is stopping the dire wolf plus the giant man on top of him is very confused, and both of them sort of like point their halberds in his face. Whereas the ones who are stopping Noname and Flim-Flam are pointing their halberds at you. Since they do know that the bell was rang earlier, there appears to have been some sort of scuffle, and they're curious if you might be a part of it.
I already have a plan. Good afternoon, officers. We are on our nightly. We are just random traveling bards and musicians. I'm the bodyguard of Flim-Flam the Great.
The guard raises his hand and says, "Sorry, but we're going to need to bring you in for questioning real quick."
I am going to try and deceive him and tell him that the screaming in the distance, there's some kind of murder going on. We're just fleeing. It's total chaos over there. They need you right away.
So you're a witness.
Yeah, we're running because people are getting killed over there.
No, we did not see it. We were just afraid of the commotion, right?
Well,
listen, I'm Flim-Flam's bodyguard.
No, shut up!
If you're a witness, then we need to bring you in.
Very famous celebrity. He needs protection from the police officers immediately. God, protect this man.
Oh, God.
Okay, we'll go ahead and protect both of you, but we have to bring you in first. So if you wouldn't mind following us.
There's two of them?
Yes.
All right, let's kill these ones.
Yeah, fucking execute him, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is what happens. Should have just let me steal that stuff. We had to share everything. Now look where we are.
Okay.
You're not even near
all right, we can't die here. Real careful, baby.
I can only use command on one of them. And
command one of them to kill the other one.
Yes! That's it!
No, because I only have one word. Command is only one word, so if I say kill...
It might kill you.
Yeah, that might kill me. Well, can I say kill and point to the other person, though?
No, tell him, command one of them to defecate. So we only have to fight one and the other one shit him.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, betray! Command! Wait, I don't know. We might betray the wrong person. Defecate. I like it. Stick with it.
Or have him script. They'll really confuse the other guard. You'd be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" I have to
so both
the
of
other guard knows I commanded him.
Before we continue to do more,
I don't know how command works, but I'm assuming like if I say strip, and the guard starts shipping.
Real quick.
Yeah, Lundy's trying to really listen.
Before you guys keep talking about your plans and whatnot, I'm going to need you to go to your character sheets and make sure that your character token is selected. So make sure you're clicked on your character.
Mm-hmm.
And then in your character sheet, go ahead and roll the initiative that it says.
You're talking to Name and Flynn or all of us?
Yes, unless you want to fight your guards too.
Where is initiative?
It is in the top middle.
Oh fuck, I'm a 2.
Oh shit.
Wait. Oh god.
Holy shit. Oh no, Will.
Oh no.
So, Trihex, does that mean that you're fighting your guards too?
Fuck. How many guards do I
Just
have on me right
let
now?
him take us in, man.
There's 2 in front of you as well.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't fight personally, no.
Okay.
But what does this give me though? What is this 20 niffish? What does that mean? I mean I have like the ability to
Oh well, if you were fighting, then the 20 would essentially be the number at which you go. It goes in descending order, so the highest number goes first.
Oh, okay, I got you. Initial, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't no, I wouldn't.
Oh, initiative just means like first move. It's not like a multiplier or anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
First action, yeah.
So Hassan is at a 9. Noname is at a 9. Flim-Flam is at a 4.
Nice.
And the guards are at an 8.
All right, you go first.
It means I go first.
I go first, or did I already commit to my action of
Trihex, you're in a different group.
You
This
said,
is
okay,
if
okay,
you said that
yeah.
you're not going. If you said you're not going to fight your guards, then you don't have to worry about it. It's just these 2.
Okay. Well, is fighting the same thing as like running away? Like I was confused there if that was like a thing or not.
They are attempting to basically like restrain you. If you're going to fight back, then it would be initiative.
I would try to run away. That's the difference. I wouldn't want to fight. I'd want to try to outspeed them. If I can outrun them, or is
Okay.
it kind of like a narrow thing? Like, can I like?
Well, you can try to run away from them. Essentially, what that would do is you say that you're going to be running away, and then they are both going to try and grab you, which is going to be 2 opposed athletics checks for you.
Do it, dude. You're a dire wolf. Go for it.
Dude, fuck. Okay. Shit, dude.
How hard is it to kill a cop? Like if I roll?
Dude, no, dude, these cops are dude, they're fucking loaded. Dude, we're like level 2 plebs, and the cops are, I imagine, gotta be like level 5, 6, or 7 with like armor and weapons and shit like that.
I thought
So
the
like
cops
it's very
were,
difficult. Or is
Oh,
it?
I thought
very
the
much
cops were
the-
trashed here. I thought like everyone
No.
were like gods walking around.
No, we're not. No,
You sure about that?
I'm 1,000% sure about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Okay, so I would fuck, dude. Okay. So it's,
I'm chaotic good, so stop saying
it's-
paladin, by the way, okay? I do chaotic shit.
okay, so
I really should have told you have to be lawful. I just
What?
should have done that. I should have told you have to be lawful. I should have, but
Wait,
That's
I thought you
weird.
could be an evil. Like I thought.
no. Well, you can be evil and lawful. That's
Wait, so that's the one thing that paladins are? They're lawful?
normally yes.
Okay, can I be a fucking shit paladin who's been ousted from the rest of the paladin order because I'm lawful?
You can, but what that would mean is that you lose access to all of your paladin powers.
Why don't you just turn yourself in?
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah, why don't you turn yourself in?
Is there like an oath I can take, like or something? Just like where I still have powers, but
Well, if you have been ousted from the paladin order, that would probably
wait, so
mean that
Jedi
you're
Taquito
no
saying they
rank.
used to have to be lawful in 5th edition. They only have to be good. I thought when
Yeah,
I signed up for the paladin.
No,
thing, I thought-
I'm not saying that you have to be lawful. I'm just saying I should have told you you did. You should have.
Oh, okay.
all right. So for me, it would be an athletics check if I try to run past them. Correct.
Yes, two.
See, the problem here too is all right. So I because I'm tight with Noname, and I don't know if they're gonna make it through or not. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I kind of did this impulsively, and I don't really have a long-term plan. I don't even know where the jail is in this fucking town or anything. Fuck. Then again, though, if I outspeed them, maybe I can like do like a U-turn, come back, and try to like run towards them on their end.
Maybe we should just let him take us in and ask us for questions.
Yeah. Okay.
You mean ask us for questions? You have the
You're
stolen
not there,
shit
you
on you.
fucking midget.
All of us have the stolen shit on us.
I
all right?
don't have shit.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have.
you do. No, we all
No.
had to divide it.
We
Oh
did
my
not divide
God,
it. It
Baron
never
Wait.
happened.
Oh wait, I have.
Well, I mean, I even said that one.
We were never even able to redistribute the goods.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this shit's
It's
mine now.
good.
All right, this shit's mine now. Fuck you guys.
Excuse me.
I went through all this shit.
Excuse me. I did not tell anybody to put anything in their inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, none of us have any potions.
Wait, so did Baron not even take the potion?
What?
We didn't have time.
Yeah, we didn't have time. Y'all are busy
I didn't
arguing
have
over
time?
fucking nothing.
Oh my
Also,
god!
we're not even
there's
talking
no
right now, by the way,
reason for us
like-
to be evading the police officers outside of just pure hatred for these class traitors. Then.
Okay.
Basically, yes.
So,
Alright.
to be clear, none of us stole anything.
Not right now, no.
Flim-Flam gets on his and puts his hands behind his head.
All right, I'm just gonna like let him take me in. Whatever, fuck it. Like, let's.
Okay.
Flim-Flam assumes the position and puts his hands behind his head.
Okay, so you're not going to fight them then?
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight them.
No.
No, we're innocent.
No, so me and Beta are gonna get captured or whatever.
Okay. Now, you guys are going to be brought down to the barracks. Which is going
Wait, Sheckelstein didn't though. He's the only one who didn't have a guard.
That's true. He disguised himself. Sheckelstein, go ahead and make me 4 deception checks.
Okay.
Jesus. Nice.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Does he get away with it?
They keep getting away with it, man.
Yep, you go ahead and make all of those then.
Wow.
Wow! Good job, Sheckelstein.
Thank you.
So you
That's
were
what-
able to get away without anybody trying to grab you, essentially.
I didn't even get anything. Thanks, Nona Name, for all this bullshit I had to go through. Just let me grab this shit. I had to stick up. Now none of us get anything.
And
We're
the,
all
building,
poor.
and the building that you guys were investigating is now being investigated by the guards, so it would be a very bad idea to try and get back in.
No, it's okay. We can collaborate with the police officers for now, at least.
No, we're in jail, dude.
No, we're not. Why would we be in jail? We haven't done anything wrong.
We're getting questioned. All right, on to the questioning.
Okay, so you guys are brought down to the barracks, and each of you is questioned one at a time by the different guards. Are you still going to be in your direwolf form, by the way?
No, can I undo that?
Okay. Yeah, you can get out of that.
Okay.
All right. So basically each of you is going to be asked what your story is as to what was going on. And you can go ahead and explain what was going on individually. We are going to go ahead and start with Beto.
We were basically trying to go and save an alchemist lady whose shop just got stolen or just got robbed, and there was a clear trail of where we should have gone to save her. But instead, the Baron decided to start stealing potions.
What the fuck? I didn't even...
You rat! You fucking rat!
No one is.
None of you three.
No one
Yeah,
is.
we don't know this.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Motherfucker.
We're not there. He's by himself.
So
Otherwise, I would smack the shit out of him for ever talking to the police in a cooperative manner.
So the Baron tried to steal potions, but then Noname, with his self-righteousness, tried to stop him and make him redistribute the wealth among the party. And then guards came in. Then we argued to fight them, and yeah, we were just on a humble quest. But
So the guard questioning you is like, okay, let me get this straight. You were requested to investigate the apparently missing alchemist, and in the process of it, one of your companions suggested looting the place.
Yep.
Then you got into an argument.
Yeah, with the other one.
Which then attracted the
Multiple
other guards.
Yep.
And then you tried running away.
They made me run away, but yeah.
Okay. Do you have any stolen equipment on you right now?
I mean, I don't think so. No. You can search me. I assume you did.
Well, our search didn't indicate that you had any potions on you, which is the only things that would be of value there. We're going to go ahead and keep you for a little bit while we question the others, okay?
That's all right.
Okay. And then the next one being called in is Beast Boy.
The stories aren't going to match up, boys. They're done for.
Beast Boy,
Yes.
you are questioned as to what the hell happened.
Well, you see, we were on an epic quest to unleash the unholy incel rage with the virgin pet of the friend of mine, Noname. And at some point, we all got caught up and shit got crazy. And I'm not really sure exactly at all, because it's kind of in a big flash for me, so I'm not quite sure actually what happened.
So you don't really remember most of what happened?
No, yeah. Whenever I transformed into the wolf, my memory got a little bit fuzzy. It's all like instinct from then on, so it's a little bit fuzzy for me.
No, I don't think that's true. So are you going to be rolling me deception?
Shit. I guess so, yeah. Fuck it.
I guess so. Fuck it. Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
Let me just double check. Okay. He looks to you and he goes, listen, right now, you're not in too much trouble. But if you don't be clear with me, then you might be.
Fair enough. Well, Sheckelstein, the shady one with the cape over there, you can see him through the...
I'm not here.
Oh, he's not there. He's not there.
I escaped, dumbasses.
Oh shit! Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a mystery member in our party who actually initiated the entire implied thievery going on at that time.
Do you know the mystery member's name?
Let's see. Funny fellow, caped individual. He wore a red cape. Has a really funny accent. I forget his name. Forgive me. It's not really my priority to remember the names of all the humans I have to encounter day to day around here.
Right. Continue.
Well, yeah, pretty much. We were told to. We were looking for the town's alchemist. We finally found their parlor, whatever you want to call it, and then when we got there, the place was in shambles. At which point, the cape individual wanted to loot the area for all that was worth there, but while we were investigating the ambush that we came onto at that time. By which point, your guards came up, and then everything got crazy, and then I kind of ran off from there.
All right. So, to put things short, you were requested to investigate the kidnapped, I suppose, alchemist. Your one other friend who wore a cape suggested looting the place. An argument ensued, and the guards came, and you ran away.
Yes. I wanted to ensure that Beto Virgin didn't get any harm done to his way, because it's in my utmost priority to see him unleash his incel rage.
I see. We're going to hold you for a little bit longer while we question everybody else, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay.
But be quick with haste, please.
I'm sorry, are you giving me orders?
I am putting my request candidly, yes.
This is probably your first time among humans, so I'm going to let you know something. When you're speaking to a guard, you speak with deference.
Oh my god.
Kill him.
We should have killed him.
I audibly sigh, and I just kind of remain quiet from there.
He has you escorted out. Flim-Flam, you're next. A question as to what the hell happened.
Officer, this is a really funny story. I gotta tell you, you guys do a great job around here. This is my first time in Red Larch. It is a gorgeous town. Ask anyone at the inn; they already love me here. I gotta be full disclosure. I'm gonna give you total honesty. I snorted a strange liquid earlier that I thought would make my performance better. Turns out, I think it was just booze. I've been kind of off. I was going around with my manager. His name's Sheckelstein. He's a really upstanding guy. We got roped into this adventure. Some orc comes out. He goes, "Hey, this lady got bagged." I'm always down for a good time. So we go to her place, and we're poking around. We're investigating. We're trying to save this poor bitch. And my manager picks up some of her potions to try and get some clues. Now, to the untrained eye, does this look like looting? Perhaps. And because we were all so nervous and drunk, When the guards came in, the word loading got thrown around, and before I knew it, the big oafish guy, no name, grabs me, and we're running. You know, it's a great story, but it was all a big misunderstanding. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I know my party is. I just want to get out of here, get back to the inn, and pass out for the day. Because, you know, you guys really do a great job. And I heard some woman screaming. You should probably go check that out before you waste your time with little old Flim-Flammer here.
There are other patrols in the town. I'm going to go ahead and keep you for a little bit longer while we question the last person, okay?
That's fair, officer. And thanks for the great job.
Of course.
There it goes. Don't talk to cops. No, not me.
Naname! It is your turn. You are led in and sat down, and the guard questions you as to what happened that led up to you being brought in.
That's for your lawyer.
Well, as you might recognize, maybe perhaps not by my demeanor, but by the way I carry myself, I'm a paladin, and therefore I have to be lawful, right?
Right.
No oathbreaker by any means, of course. And I just wanted to state that, so you understand for the rest of this that the events that I'm telling you are completely true. I cannot tell a lie. I am a paladin and always good.
Real quick, before you continue, what god do you worship?
The high god. God? What was it? We picked it last.
Worst paladin ever.
Torm. We agreed on Torm.
Torn. Is that how you say it?
Yes. Torm isn't exactly a god that really cares too much about those sorts of things, but continue.
I don't know what. Hold on, let me just look really quick before I continue with that.
He's
Okay.
he's a battle god essentially.
Yes, well, a battle god nonetheless. We are, as you pointed out, we are hardened men, and this is the first time we've been inside of a town for a very long time, and of course, sometimes it gets a little bit difficult following the protocols and the comings and goings of rural village folk. Perhaps that's why we had a minor altercation with the guardsmen earlier when we came over to the alchemist shop, directed by the good blacksmith orc that told us that the alchemist was missing, and of course, as good-natured travelers, we wanted to find this queen and protect her, because that's what we do. We protect women. And of course, while we were at the shop, some confusion occurred when the guards came through, and tensions were high, of course, but we meant nothing by it. And yeah, I wanted to protect my good friend Flim-Flam, who's very famous. I don't know if you've seen his music before, but I just acted on instinct, and I grabbed him and I ran away in order to make sure that that no harm came to my good friend, who's very famous and very good at slam poetry.
Now,
there was a commotion outside the alchemist shop.
Why were you certain that some harm was going to come to him if you didn't run away with him?
Oh, because there was a commotion that occurred outside of the alchemist shop.
Yes.
I don't know what it was. It was a static image almost, but it was very scary. The guards looked away, and the noise was so loud that we just simply were terrified of the situation.
Can you describe the noise, perhaps?
It was like a shrieking.
Okay. All right. He motions to the other guard to escort you out of the interrogation room as you're led to the rest of the group that has been brought in. And the guardsman who has been questioning all of you comes out and sort of scratches his nose a bit and says, okay, so let me get this straight. The lot of you were requested to rescue someone who appears to have been kidnapped, and we went in, and the one person that is not with you was potentially doing something unethical, You got into an argument, the guards came, some commotion happened outside, and you all decided to run.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Yes, I would say that's remarkably accurate.
Yes.
Yeah, the guy who was stealing things was named Baron von Sheckelstein.
Shut up, Beto!
Baron von Sheckelstein, right.
Oh,
Shut
sorry.
your mouth, Beto!
Sorry, no, man.
Yes, I would implore
I'm
you to find the caped individual.
Well, this puts us in a bit of a problem. If he is a baron, then this could cause an international incident. Listen, a lot of you aren't from here, are you?
No, sir.
No.
No.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. We've already checked your belongings. We found nothing stolen among them that we could tell. We're going to let you go. However, after we do so, we're going to be keeping a very close eye on you for the entire time in which you are in town. Do behave yourselves.
Thank you, officer. That is more than fair of you. Before any of my associates say anything else stupid, we're just going to take our leave right now.
And if you do misbehave again, you'll either be banished from the town or put in jail. Just so you know.
Very fair. Very fair, sir.
No death penalty?
The Queen outlawed death penalties 20 years ago.
Beto, shut up.
Beto.
Just curious, why these guys are all going through this? Any chance I could have disguised myself as a guard and gone and stolen all that shit?
You can make the attempt.
Let him roll for it, baby.
I'm going to want 5 deception rolls. 1 for your disguise and 4 to convince every single one of the guards.
Oh
that
my
you
God,
are the buddy.
Sheckelstein, we just got out of it.
All right,
Can
you
we
know
go
what?
on the adventure?
All right,
I
all right.
can go on the adventure.
I'll skip it. All right, I'll skip it. I just want to put one thing up. Since the very start of this adventure, I've been disguised from day one. None of these guys even know what I look like.
That's
Right?
fair.
No.
Let him roll. Let him roll.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. It's fine. It's too much heat. The fuzz is all
Doesn't
over that
disguise
place.
cost a spell slot?
Nope, you can do it infinitely.
If it's just a regular disguise, if it's a magical disguise, then
It's
yes.
Disguise self, it's at will. You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings, look
Is it
different.
a spell or a cantrip?
It's at will. It's neither.
That you mean it's a racial feature?
I think.
Let me double check your sheet real quick.
Yeah, check his shit.
Listen, Beto Virgin.
Faces.
Keep your
Oh, the Mask of Many Faces warlock thing. Let me double check that.
Beto, you've been nothing but trouble for me this entire. I'm keeping it up here. Just want to let you know. Put a roll perception check on who ratted me out already.
Beto is a Chad.
It does say you can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot.
Cantrip, baby.
Yep.
It's a first level spell, someone said?
Normally, yeah.
Interesting.
It's specifically a warlock invocation to be able to do that particular spell without doing so.
It's good as fuck.
Yep. And you guys, none of you guys know what I truly look like. My ugly green warlock skin.
Yeah, no
Now-
one wants to see it.
I should point out that each one of your disguises only lasts for a singular hour.
Right. I have to keep doing this consistently.
Right. And if I do say that like hours have passed and you don't say that you are redisguising yourself, I will hold you to that.
All right. I'm keeping it up here then. Hours of redisguising myself. Got it.
Okay. So, a lot of you are released. What do you do?
Can I be waiting for these guys in front of the prison or whatever jail?
You certainly may.
All right, so I'm out in front, and they come out.
Oh,
Do you still look like yourself, or have you disguised?
No, well, they don't know what I look like. I'm just a random person. Hey, what's up, dude? It's Sheckelstein. What's up? How was jail?
right.
Boy, you sure should have just let me stolen that shit instead of causing a commotion, huh?
Perhaps you should
Yeah.
consider being a good person, Sheckelstein, and
Hey.
not get us into trouble by stealing in the first place.
I'll have you know the trouble that we had was because you had to speak up and try to redistribute this shit. All right? If you just let me do my thing, we'd be all good right now. All right? So let's be clear. And let's get the fuck out of this town. This is a hot area. All right? Let's go to that place that they were talking about, the next big city or whatever.
I'm sorry.
Are we
I'm,
doing,
I'm a little bit out. I'm a little bit out of the loop here. So, are we trying to rescue the alchemist who was missing? Are we looking into the burglary that happened there, or do we just say fuck all that and we're gonna move on now? Like, what are we doing?
Are we able to do 3 hours this session? And the next time, I thought we were just doing 3 hours each time, but are we doing 3 or 4?
Are we at a good stopping point?
I think for this one, yeah. Next time we're gonna have to actually do shit.
Yeah. No, definitely we can. I think it's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start railroading you guys a little bit. And
Yeah.
I mean, you did all the things I had prepped for you, so that's good. But you didn't get much further. Is the problem?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame Noname. Okay, so now I just want to say here in hindsight, Name, you're a fucking idiot. I was going when you wanted to like attack the guards. I'm like, you're fucking dumb. We're level 1 plebs. They're city guards. What the fuck are you doing? I was gonna actually railroad for you. I was gonna come in front of you, hold you back, and like throw up my flame for intimidation, or my fireball, whatever, and be like, listen, he's half orc. He's fucking dumb. Don't let his IQ. He just wants to like. That's how he's macho.
Listen.
Intimidation is my highest skill.
Here's the thing.
That's why I wanted to intimidate by de-escalating through intimidation.
You cannot de-escalate through intimidation. Well, you can. You can, but it depends on the person. Just because you
I know better.
Which is why when you successfully intimidated a guard, he just called for backup, because that's what happens when they think they're being overwhelmed.
Okay. Well, now I know.
It's all good, baby.
Hey, it's all about learning, baby.
I still like you. You're not human, so I like you. So you're still cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
do like outros. So we'll say who we are and whatever you want to shout out, and then we'll be back again next Friday at 8 EST. I think on Hassan's channel.
Good. You got something to do there, buddy?
Me? Yeah. I gotta go. I thought we were scheduled for 3 hours.
Yeah. We'll start. Well, I guess we can start with MrMouton since he's in the corner there.
Yeah, I'm MrMouton. I stream on Twitch. I play Dota Auto Chess, and that's pretty much all I do. So, twitch.tv/MrMouton. Bye.
All right.
Trihex.
Later. Yo, you're on my channel right now. You already know. I'm Trihex in the face of Tryhard on Twitch. I'm currently playing through Dark Souls 3 blind. So if you want to check that out, come do that. I'm also trying to get good at Tetris. It's my first time ever playing Tetris, so I'm trying to learn Tetris on the new Battle Royale Tetris 99. So come through, check me out. I'm in here. I'll be doing some more. I'm actually gonna probably do some Dark Souls right after this. So stick here if you want to. Next.
Hassan.
I'm Hassan Piker, also known as Hasanabi. I'm gonna be streaming after this as well because I haven't really done much today. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. But yeah. Wait, hello?
Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan Saltman. I really very rarely stream on Twitch, but you can follow me on Twitter if you want at DBL. That's it.
Will.
Hello. This known as Flim. You can follow me on Twitch at thewillneff. I do a lot of IRL stuff. Sometimes I pipe in with Hassan. Sometimes I'll be playing League of Legends. I'm looking forward to you guys coming in and either having a good time with me or making fun of me. Either way, you're there.
And I am Big Lundy. You can get in contact with me on Twitter through big_LUNDI. I am the DM for this, and I will continue to be the DM for this. And I am going to need some more Tylenol to deal with everybody. But we'll be all right by the end of this. I think everyone's going to get the hang of things, and we'll be good. So
yeah.
Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of your support.
Thank you for dealing with
Apologies, by the way. Sorry, I just got a phone call, but what I wanted to say is thank you, Big Lundy.
Yeah.
You're a great GM.
Yeah, you're the
No,
goat.
Lundy, you're a beast, man. Your accents are top, dude. You're going so above and beyond what I expected for a DM. You're the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Also, sorry to everyone for not knowing pretty much anything about the game. I've never played D&D before, so
Honestly,
I'm
I'm
a lot of fun. But
I'm mostly joking with the Tylenol comment. You guys had me basically howling. I had to mute myself throughout most of this because of how ridiculous you guys are.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back next week on Hassan's channel at Friday at 8 EST, 5 PST.
Awesome.
We can all wave goodbye again.
Also, Will, dude, you're also a beast too, dude. I fucking love your improv. Did you actually improv your song?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
That's why I was so scuffed, dude.
no, Will is a fucking G. Will's you guys might recognize him from the BuzzFeed clips that have gone viral when he used to work back there at BuzzFeed. He's fucking awesome. He's one of the funniest dudes I know.
Yeah, and if anybody's in the LA area, I'm on Groundlings this Sunday.
Oh, all of a sudden now you want people to come to your Groundlings performance.
Hey,
Earlier you didn't want to fucking mention it.
Hey, no, I'm too nervous. I'm bad. I'm not funny.
Okay. Yeah, Will's doing Groundlings performance. I'm gonna be there too, so you guys should definitely go on Sunday.
Sick.
There you go.
All right, sorry, I'm sorry holding it up now. Thank you, everyone.
Cut.
All right.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.